Yeah, they have changed. Okay, let me just send you the new.
No worries.
That's the new IP that we're gonna be playing on, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's right. So. They've obviously just requested to change servers. We're going to be going live now into the new game. They're playing on one of the mid-round intoxicated servers now. Yeah, well, it's quite interesting to see that Zero Chance playing for them. I'm not too sure if this is the 4LOLs team, but maybe Zero Chance is a new recruit to Ian. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they actually got quite impressed with the way he played with everyone on the previous role. When they were in the 4LOLs.
Yeah.
It might be that it is going to be the 4LOLs team again. I don't know. Got absolutely no idea. But I was personally impressed with the way basically last week. He had some clutch plays and yeah, there's no to point that.
Yeah, no. That 4LOLs team playing last week was pretty intense. I mean, those guys, I didn't expect them to finish, in the final and actually win it. But I mean, look at Yakuza. That's also like a very good team.
Yeah.
But it's all based on, the players that obviously played for them. I mean, you've got guys like Oaks that definitely, excelled when they played for other teams such as SSG and so forth.
Yeah, just busy watching now, they're busy warming up. Yeah, we should be underway shortly. I think we're just waiting for the other guys to join. But yeah, you guys know how it is. The game is scheduled at 3 o'clock. Usually they start around 10 past. And that's not just in CS, that's like anywhere in most games because... yeah.
Yeah, the other thing that I noticed as well is in the last Sunday Cup, the 4LOLs team had Spoof playing for them. Now Spoof is in actual fact a Exabyte player. I think he's the 6th for the team. So it was interesting to see that he actually managed to,
Yeah, stab me, bitch, stab me. Sorry.
Kind of, coming in and playing for like a slap together side and actually beating the Exabyte team. It looks like Elusive is joining as well. Maybe these are the 2 new recruits that Ian are looking at recruiting. Obviously, I'm not too sure. I've been out of the CSGO scene for the last week. But looking at it now, I mean, this could... I mean, now they've got Nefon and TC with Sauna. Yeah, I think these are the 2 new recruits for Ian. Because...
looks like a very strong team.
Yeah, as far as I could see is that the SSG Cream side, the guys that actually came, I think, 4th in the DGL, they didn't do very well at the DGC. They got kicked out by SSG Dream, now known as EC. I think that team, they've broken up. They no longer exist, and that's why some of the rogue players that kind of have come from that team, they've kind of joined teams like Ian and so forth.
Yeah, the thing is, you see that on the international circuit as well. You have these top level players that are basically floating, that don't have a team. So they either have to join an existing team or create another team, basically for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's generally the case within the CS community as well. Like a lot of the guys from CS actually, they chop and change teams very often. It's very seldomly that you actually do see teams that last. Ian was a team that came from CS Source. They had their core 5. Still to this day, they were using their core 5. However, they lost a member like Ake, who was a phenomenal player at the time. Nod also recently leaving them, and I think Krios as well. So, looking back, that team kind of stuck together for quite a long time, and now they've made some heavy adjustments. Bringing in players with the likes of Sauna, now possibly Zero Chance and Elusive joining here. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to strengthen the side, but it might actually give the side that little bit of an edge, because maybe it was the case that the side was kind of set in their ways. Playing the same strats every single time, and not developing something new from that. I don't know.
That is something that does happen if if you do have a team that's been together for years and years and years and years, okay, it is a good thing, but it also has an element of we do what we do and we do that the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, in other words, they keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Like you said, they get set in their ways. And sometimes, if you actually do bring in new blood, it actually helps out because that person sees it differently than what your team has been seeing it for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's not always bad. It can be bad if you don't gel, but in my opinion, it might not be a bad thing for them to actually get some new blood in. Okay, I'm saying new blood, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. When I say new blood, I mean new players into their team.
Yeah, but that's exactly it. It is called new blood. Yeah, that's what I agree 100% with you. I mean, you couldn't have said that better. The thing is that sometimes a team would play very well together, but get stuck in a rut. And if you kind of realize at a later stage that team is affected because of one or two players kind of not really progressing forward, could be a case where you have to look at, as a captain, replacing some of the guys.
And it's not that they're bad players if you have to replace them. It's just that something is not working, or it's old school stats that don't apply anymore. I don't know if that's the same with CS.
Yeah.
But it's not that certain players are necessarily bad. It's just that you have to mix things up a bit. Now, I know this is CS, but the exact same thing happened with a Dota team called DK. They were supposed to be the next biggest team because they had all the biggest Asian names in them.
Yeah.
And they did well when they started off, but then afterwards they just got set in their ways completely. Now, they kicked 3 of the players, brought in 3 new players, and they were on a 24-win streak. And that is for a team that literally just got together. You don't get that. Normally, there's that period where you have to play a bit together to find each other, but it actually did not happen that way. They were on a 24-win game streak. The new patch fucked it up a bit, but still, that's sometimes what you need to have to get the new people in, fresh perspective, and just mixing it up. And with Ian, if they do get a couple of new people in, like I see, as you said, Zero Chance being in there, maybe we will see some interesting stuff coming from them and as a team itself.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with you there. It is something that we all, as fellow players in gaming, it is something that we all always have to look at when it comes to specific things like getting your team together and so forth. I don't know. I mean, personally, my personal opinion, I think it's good for the Ian side that they actually are doing this. They actually are, replenishing their team. Well, not replenishing their team, but more so just, trying out something new. Trying out a new team on the end of the day. And I think it's gonna add huge benefit to the side. Yeah, so I'm very excited to see how this game's gonna pan out. If it is gonna, be obviously in favor of energy, or is it going to end up being more of a, quite an equal game? The thing is, on the end of the day as well, I would like Exabyte to take on this team and actually, end up on top. The guys have been training very hard, etc. They are playing very well, and they are looking at things like their weaknesses, and they are starting to study other teams as well, which is a big thing in CS that a lot of teams don't do. They don't put the effort into studying each other, and the teams that do kind of end up coming on top. I mean, if you look at a perfect example, not bad mouthing any team here, but looking at the GGC final, for instance, look what Bravado did there. They studied DC, almost to the T. There were certain cases that obviously DC kind of changed their game to a certain extent to almost beating, like to almost actually taking rounds. But Bravado knew, like if DC did X, they could do Y to actually counter it. So on the end of the day, to improve the competitive aspect of this game, teams need to actually start putting in the effort where they study each other. This will, and I'm not just talking about the pro teams. I'm talking about all the teams in CS. So
one of the biggest things you can actually get from if you're basically studying another team and you see what they do. Even if the other team thinks that they're doing things randomly, in other words, setting certain amount of people to this side, to that side, to A, to B, or we're going 3-2, 2-1-2 splits, or whatever. One of the biggest things is there is a pattern.
Yeah.
When things start going badly for you, you sort of revert back to the known. You know, what does work, what you've been doing for a very long time. And if you can pick up those things, as in, okay guys, these guys seem to be doing this a lot more than anything else, it will help you out a lot more because you know what they fall back on if things don't go according to plan, and you can counter it. Number two, even if they do switch it up a lot, there is a pattern. Even if they don't think about it, there's always a pattern in regards with how do teams do things. And as soon as you start noticing those small patterns, your team will literally just jump to the next level, because even if you have just above average players but you play well, you can actually analyze another team a lot better.
Yeah.
Your team will start basically jumping up there because you'll be able to counter them in most situations.
Yeah, no, it's true. I can hear myself in your speakers, by the way.
On mine.
Yeah, the mic's a little sensitive, but anyway, I don't know if they can.
No, I will just change it quickly.
Yeah, no, it seems fine. Seems like I can't hear myself. But in any case, looking at the current situation, yeah, you are right in every aspect there. You know, the CS community in South Africa, and CS in general in South Africa, the competitiveness has always been there. The ability to compete at the high end levels. Yeah, there's a little bit. It's lacking a little bit, obviously due to the fact that we don't get a lot of international exposure. But I think, you know, on the end of the day, what really matters is starting from the inside and then building out. There's a lot of work still to be done in the CS side of things. I mean, teams should obviously not play on reputation all the time, but maybe more play on, you know, inviting the newer players that come into the scene. You know, I've seen some fantastic, you know, some brilliant talent in this community, and you know, it kind of goes to waste because those players end up playing for the lower end teams and never get to shine. Because also another thing that I've picked up is all the older players that have been playing CS for over the years, they kind of stick together in a little clique, and it's a good thing, I guess, but also there's a limiting factor to it that it doesn't build the community as a whole. So that's why the CS community can and probably will stay the size that it is and probably not grow much further.
Yeah.
A lot of people will obviously disagree with me, but that's just my personal opinion, you know.
They can disagree with you, but they're wrong. Okay, sorry, I just had to say that. Okay, but one of the big points is as well, people have to remember, especially people that say, oh, but the South African guys can't like match up against like the top teams, the Navis, the whatever you guys have in CS.
Well, Navi's one.
Okay, yeah. The big thing is you have to remember those guys play this professionally. This is what they do for a living.
Yeah, they get paid to do it.
12 hours a day, constantly playing, constantly practicing.
Yeah.
And now you want guys which do this as a hobby. They're good, but as a hobby, when they get home after work, they play, they practice. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no way. Okay, there might be, but there's no way that teams that do not have those 12-hour day practices 6 days a week, constant practicing, constant boot camps, being sent all over the world. Now you want teams to just have, let's say, 3, 4, 5 hours practice a day, and that's after work to be able to match up against them.
Yeah.
Guys, be reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay?
But you see, the thing is, you know, I'll be very honest with you there. It's obviously a sponsorship thing. It's obviously a investment side where companies are not investing in esports in South Africa. However, that is changing. That is changing drastically in this country. And I think maybe, you know, 4 or 5 years down the line, we're going to have professional teams or professional players being paid salaries to actually compete at the highest levels. Because esports and gaming in South Africa is booming so quick, everyone's trying to jump on the bandwagon now. I mean, we all of a sudden seeing that, you know, Steel Series, Logitech, the works. Everyone wants a piece of the action, and not just in Counter-Strike, but we're looking at Dota as well. We're looking at all those games. There's a lot of investment taking place. For some people it'll be a little too slow, but I think it's actually going at a very good rate. Where
it's going at an extremely fast rate. On that note, I just want to say good luck to the Energy Dota team. They're taking part in the ESWC, the Esports World Champs for Dota. They're a South African team that have made it there. Their sponsors are literally paying for everything, and that is what we need in the country.
Yeah.
We need the sponsors to actually say, guys, let's get you to the big competition. I'm not talking about the dream hacks, etc. Those are big competitions. It's going to take time to get there, but get the guys to the Esports World Champs, the EWSC. Get the guys to those type of competitions, the top teams.
Yeah.
They will start surprising you. They might not win it, but they will start surprising you. And the more teams we can start getting there, the more experience they're going to get, the more people are going to say, whoa, okay. And then we might even start getting some international sponsors on board as well, saying, guys, come.
Yeah.
So, that's CN, and it's a huge step for SA Esports.
Yeah.
And I hope this actually goes through to CS and through to the other games as well, that the guys will start being sent through to the big comps.
Yeah. I mean, looking at it at the moment, looking at teams in South Africa, the only real teams that can actually send themselves comfortably over are teams like Bravado and Energy.
And Dota.
But you see, the thing is that it is starting to change. It is starting to come to the party. We've obviously got a lot smaller NGOs out there. NGOs like NSD. We've got Exabyte, which is an NGO. We've got NAV. These are obviously smaller NGOs that are kind of just waiting to get into the big league, the big market as well. So it's all there. We've got the infrastructure, we've got the interest, everything's there. I think all that what needs to be done is maybe try and twist the arm of the investors to actually get more involved with esports in South Africa. You don't want two organizations to run the monopoly in SA, where it comes to a DGC final that one organization takes 4 cups, the other organization takes 3 or 4, and nothing else really goes anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? You want to try and get that competitive level to that level where an organization takes a cup and it's a big thing. That's it. In this case, I mean, Bravado, congratulations to them, of course, playing fantastically. They won Counter-Strike. They won the Quake. Sorry, not Quake. They won StarCraft, and I think there was another one that took as well. I think it was BF3 or COD 4. I'm not sure, but they took home 3 cups, and then Energy took home a cup, and Rocket took home a cup. Okay, Rocket, they kind of almost at the level where Bravado and Energy sits, quite big sponsorship, big names playing for them. But the thing is that we obviously, as gamers in South Africa, all of us wants to see the other MGOs kind of walk up to the plate, start performing there. But the problem is that, there's obviously a sponsorship, sponsorship gap between the two, where your Bravados, your Energies, etc., they've got the sponsorship to back them so they can easily get the players. But you've got the smaller MGOs that are struggling a little bit with retrieving sponsorship or anything like that to actually have the bigger names joining them. You see, on the end of the day, that's the political side of esports in SA. What we're looking at the moment is obviously the booming of esports in South Africa. It is working.
I just want to point out one thing as well. Did you know gaming in South Africa, the gaming market is bigger than the music and the movie market?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
It was on, I think it was on the My Gaming site on MWeb as well. They were actually pointing that out.
Yeah.
The gaming market is bigger than the music and movie markets here in SA. So we have the people that are playing it.
Yeah, no, that's
all
true.
All the sponsors that might be listening or that might listen in the future, just give me a call.
Get your Stargate Dota team going.
Yeah, that as well. But I'm talking about sponsor my casting as well. And you see, when we eventually get the big names, it's fine. I'll cast them, but of course I will want to be sponsored as well. I will want to be there. I also want to get paid to cast. That would be epic. But yeah, sorry, I might just be a little bit.
That's a while down the line type of story, if you know what I mean. Like all of us, we kind of just do it for the fun of it and enjoy casting.
But I want it now.
Okay, so looking at the game at the moment, we got 4 aside. We're still waiting for other guys to join up. Obviously, Nefon running late on Ian's side, and then yeah, Bora or what technique? Sorry, he's kind of also just DCing a couple of times. Maybe they're just trying to fix up their issues at the moment.
Well, I see Spoof is not playing for them today.
Yeah.
For the Ian team. I have to say, Spoof, if you actually check the way he played, he really played phenomenally. Basically last week. You know, he would go off on his own. He would get like 3 kills. He'd die then, but he would get 3 kills and he would win a match.
Yeah.
So he played phenomenally well, especially from my limited CS knowledge. I really think that he was like one of the key players last week to actually getting them up there.
Yeah, but I mean, if you when you're looking from a team perspective, if you've got a player that takes 3 picks or 2 picks a round, that adds a lot of value to your side, because it eases it up, because now it's 2-on-1, so it's 3 terrorists left against 4 CTs. It's easier for your team than just to win the round. I mean, if you've got a player that constantly does that, it's always vital to have a player like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Looking at the Exabyte side, I mean, there's a lot of players here that can clutch. A player like King, for instance, he's more so the person that would actually do a job like that. Looking at the Ian side, I think not really zero chance, but I think more like Elusive, if he plays in his stride, he can obviously do that as well. Take those 2-3 picks and really make a difference. So it is essential for each team to have that high fragger. He might not, last to the end of the round, but he does the job. He goes in there, he takes the 2 picks or the 3 picks, and he makes it a hell of a lot easier for you to win the round.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's up to the team to just carry it through. He gives you the huge advantage, and then it's up to the team, because then you can theoretically bulldoze the other team because you have the players on board.
Yeah.
You have more than that. So it's going to be interesting to see, how these 2 teams do match up here, and what they do. So we're waiting on those 2 players. Yeah.
you check the chat going on here between TC and Waz.
Yeah.
Trading his P250 for 6. That's Waz for you, eh?
Yeah. Hope you like it big, because I've got a big face.
Looks like right. It looks like Technique has joined, but they are still waiting for Nefon to join up. I'm going to be 2 seconds quickly. You can just hang tight. I just need to go get some water. Otherwise, my throat's going to cave in. I'll be.
Those of you watching, I'm also going to take a quick 5-second break. Just going to put on my kettle so I can get some coffee and actually wake up.
Okay, cool. We'll see you guys now.
Good.
Hey, wake up.
Oh, it looks like we've actually gone live here. Sorry, just had to go get some water here. Exabyte Gaming versus Ian. If you've just joined in, score now 0-0. The E inside is joining as well. They're starting off as T's. Looks like one of the Yakuza players is actually subbing for them. Looks like Ian are pushing through. Whereas with a couple of picks off there, he gets TC. Bombs planted from the T side, so they're quite in a comfortable position here. It's a 4-on-2 here. Oh, looks like a knife shot there on the first round. Interesting. But it does look like that Technique's line is struggling a little bit. Looks like he's DC'd from the game. They are getting a sub for Technique. And they are calling for the restart. So it doesn't look like they're going to be going live just as of yet. Looks like they're going to first get the sub before they restart. Yeah, just waiting. Yeah, it looks like the game started already. It was quite, how do I say, Murphy's Law. You like walk away and get a glass of water and the game's already started. Yeah, but it looks like they're going to be... Yeah, they're going to be subbing our Technique for another guy, yeah. So then they're going to just call the restart.
Okay, cool. So, has knife round already taken place? Not yet.
No, I don't think they're going to be doing knife rounds in this game. It looks like it's just going to be map selection because it's a friendly. They're not playing any sort of competition rules or anything. So they'll obviously choose their maps, you know, as they go. Now we're just waiting now for one of the Exabyte subs to pitch up, and then we're going to be on our way. Obviously, Almost Famous. I'm just trying to track down who he is. Just give me a second here. I think I have him on Steam.
Coffee.
Okay, it's Sting playing for them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Sting's going to be subbing in there for EN now, but they're obviously just waiting now for the Exabyte sub to pitch up, and then they're going to restart the game.
Okay, so theoretically we didn't miss the start of the match.
Yeah, no, we didn't, luckily. For some of you guys out there, if you guys are keen to let your friends know about the cast here, friendly game here between EN and Exabyte. Also, you guys can follow the nAvGamingTV Twitch channel, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what they call it, Twitch channel. And you guys will obviously be notified by email or spammed by email to let you know that the cast is going live. So you guys can always tune in just have a look on some of the good players in South Africa. On occasion, I'll probably be casting some of RidditZ Dota games as well from nAvGamingTV. So if he casts an international game between South Africa and Mexico and Afrikaans, very interesting casting session that, you know, if you actually listen in. Yeah, then I'll just cast it through this channel as well.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my live to be upgraded to actually be able to cast from home. So I should start casting again roughly, not this coming week, but the week afterwards. I'll be jumping a lot more again into the casting scene, you know, just taking a quick break in Dota. Still casting the international games, of course, but yeah, thanks for the plug, dude. Appreciate it.
Well, in your case, dude, like, if you're struggling with that auto-director, just press C. You'll see that under the player names, it'll be in brackets the auto-director, and you'll pretty much follow exactly what I'm watching.
Got it. Took me a while to figure it out, but I got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
It is a bit tricky, to be honest.
Yeah. Dota, I just follow where the action is. Yeah, I've got a nice map. Sure, I know there's also a mini map on CS, but it can't really follow the action like solo really that well. So it's good to know that you have an auto-direct option.
Yeah. Just in case you guys wonder why the sound disappears of the game, it's obviously because I go out of the game just to, you know, spam people. Okay, so it looks like Ruler is going to be their sub. Interesting sub here for Exabyte now. They're going to be going live. EN starting as the terrorist team, and then Exabyte going in a CT. Looking at the first round there, when they actually went live before the restarts, they were quite aggressive by the looks of it, the EN side. But I don't know. Looks like Sauna is a little bit AFK now. There he starts to run now. So let's just see how things go here for the Ian's side. Looks like they're going to be pushing a left side here on the ramp. Kind of chilling in that radio room area there. Lights has played very well in the last game with these USP. I mean, this guy just had heady after heady after heady. It was crazy.
I call map hacks.
Okay, you call him map hacks. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Ian coming to the radio room area, slowly, Sauna, you know, kind of just drifting outside just to see if he can get a pick. Nothing yet being called from him, obviously. But it looks like they are ready to breach that left area, you know. If you can look at the overmap, there they go. They're going right into that left area now. They're quite comfortably going down. Pick here from Sting on Lighters. Now we got a 4-on-5 here. Sauna getting a pick. Oh, fantastic playing here from Sting. He just takes out 3 Oaks quite quickly. Ruler and Rip dropping to him. Sauna going to take the last pick here on King. Score 1-0 now to Ian. Yeah, well, like I said, I thought it was going to be quite a bit of an aggressive start from this team, but Ian is kind of, you know, they took their time there before they breached. They smoked it up, gave a little bit of a decoy idea on Lighters. He dropped down, got picked off quite quick, and yeah. That's
I mean, that's a big pick-off. It's actually, well, it's not if, but you know, since actually did get that pick-off on Lighters, as soon as that happened, you just saw everyone running through, breaching, and well played.
Yeah. Sauna here spamming on the top here, trying to get that guy in heaven, but he's a little skew. Lighters being hit here by a nade from zero chance. Going to be interesting to see, you know, what Ian is going to do here, because they got kind of 3 guys in the lobby area and 2 guys outside. Ooh, Ruler just missing the guy outside. Ooh, uh-oh. Maybe he did spot him, but kind of... Yeah. Ooh, fantastic shot there from Lighters, getting the pick on zero chance now. Now we got a 4-on-5. Ruler battling it out there against Sting. Sting coming from the other side. Yeah, he tries to take Lighters. Lighters takes the double. Sure. Like I said, dude, like his USP is just brilliant.
Easy calling someone outside, getting a couple of hits there as well.
Just waiting now to see what's going to happen here. TC getting picked off. Yeah, it looks like the CTs are going to maybe take this round here, but Elusive and...
Elusive getting key there.
Yeah, Elusive and Sauna still in the bottom area, but it looks like Sauna and Elusive are playing very well here. King picking them off, Elusive getting the triple now. Now it's a 1-on-1 here. Ruler versus Elusive. Looking at the health here, 45 to Elusive, 5 to Ruler. Elusive going top to go for that plant. Ruler still sitting bottom at the ramp area. He's only moving now, noticing that that bomb's being planted. I don't know if he is actually spamming, but he's got no health here to actually take on Elusive. So literally it's a case now. He's going to be coming up. He's going to try and see if he can get the pick. Doesn't look like he can see him, so... Elusive waiting here. Oh, does he get him? Yes, he does. Good playing from Elusive. Almost going for the ace there, actually. Some fantastic work from Lighters in the beginning. You know, taking down the 2 guys and, you know, giving the CTs that bit of momentum to defend off. But the other problem was the T's had guns. So, you know, you're sitting with a bit of a problem there where the guys have armor and guns and so forth, and not being able to defend it with pistols is quite difficult. Although they took down 2, it was, yeah, it wasn't in their favor still.
Yeah, basically CT is going again for, you know, pistol rounds, so Sauna trying to get the guy in heaven again. I don't think he actually got any hits off there.
No, he did. He got him down to half health actually with that.
Oh, nice.
Zero chance in picking him off. Elusive coming into the bottom area, taking down Ripped. Looks like we've got a 3-on-5 here. Still in favor for the T's here. They're going to be taking these first 3 rounds. Lighters manages to take 1. Waz then taking Sting outside, getting him an AK at least. So we got a 3-on-2 here, but I think these CTs are going to be saving their guns.
Yeah, Lighters also sitting on very low HP, so I don't really think they can do anything. But I have to say, Elusive actually taking control over the first couple of rounds here, getting a couple of kills, so playing very well.
Yeah, no, he's currently sitting on 5-0 at the moment. You know, it's quite it's how would I say it? He's one of those players that I mentioned. You know, taking the first 3 picks. You know, maybe going down and then being able to swing a round completely in the opposite direction. So looking at it now, the CT's obviously saving those vital AKs, helping them with their finances now. Probably on the next two or so rounds. They are able to buy up and save at the same time. CTs are buying up now fully. This is going to be the kind of round that they want to take, because if they don't win this round, like I've mentioned in previous casts before, it becomes kind of like a rollover thing where they
have to wait a couple of rounds again, save up the money,
exactly,
because they have basically spent nearly all of the money that they do have. So yeah,
it's very difficult, as a team that's 3-0 down to actually take that third round. Ripped here with some good play here, taking down TC. He's though he is on low health, so the exchange could be quite possible from the T side. Looks like it's a full outside rush here from the EN team. King getting the pick there on Zero Chance, some good spray there. Elusive kind of keeping Lighters at bay in the ramp area. Ripped on low health here. Sting obviously trying to get the pick there on one of the Exabyte teammates.
Ripped busy hiding behind that.
Sauna with a good pick there on King. So now we've got a 3-on-4. Exabyte team can quite comfortably take this, but looks like Sauna is making quite a lot of damage here, taking 2 outside. We've got a 3-on-3 here. AK is a little bit more powerful than the M4A1, but Ripped, thinks differently on that situation, taking down Sauna quite comfortably there. So we've got a 3-on-2 here in favor of the CTs, but it looks like the Ts are ready to breach the top area. They go in, they find one, they pick him out. Ruler is down, now we've got a 2-on-2 here. Ripped coming in from the mouth side, he's quite low on health, but he gets picked up there by TC. One left coming in the vent area. Lighters now, but he gets nailed by Elusive, and score now 4-0 for EN. This is exactly what I said. That 4th round is quite a crucial round. Now it's kind of almost forcing the save on the team Exabyte. However, they had 2 AKs there, so those 2 AKs kind of works in their favor. If you look at it now, Waz and Lights is the 2 guys that saved. They've got the finances ready for the next round again.
But yeah, they basically bought out completely now. All of the guys sitting on like $1,000 or less. Finances, not gold.
No, you can say gold, man. It's like your trademark, so it's cool. Ripped not being able to get the pick on TC on top of that silo there. I think the Exabyte team is well aware that they are playing outside here. Really getting the pick there on Almost Famous, Mr. Sting. Elusive now getting a pick. And so does TC. Now we got a 3-on-3 here.
That will make it a 3-on-2. CT's coming back a bit now.
Yeah, no, it looks like they might actually take this round. However, Zero Chance having an AK and armor and a couple of nades, he can do the damage and actually do a bit of a clutch here and taking it up 5-0. I don't know.
Oh, well, we have actually seen Zero Chance doing that before. I think it was in last week's games. He actually did pull a couple of rounds back when it was him or just him and someone else left alone. So let's see what he does.
Yeah, I know. It looks like he is pushing that outside area. Waz might actually knock him off or Ruler, but he picks Ruler off now. Now, he hasn't lost a little bit of health there. That's the thing. So he's obviously on the mission to try and go and plant that bomb, which would be quite crucial. Zero Chance just waiting for someone to actually come out. He's got 9 seconds left to plant this bomb. He gets it down. Yes, he does. But the CT side obviously taking him out there. King there taking out Zero Chance and then going for the defuse now. Giving them that one round, they were kind of worried that they were going to lose that, making it 5-0, but they played actually very well with that buy. I think, what might have happened is that the captain of the EN side decided to call that they were saving, because that's generally the case of what happens. On that 4th round, the team generally would save, on that 5th round, but no, they didn't. They bought full, and they probably could, they were actually doing very well.
Yeah, the thing is, Zero Chance had to make a decision there whether he was going to put the bomb down or whether he was actually going to try and kill them off. Now, helping out his team by getting that bomb down, getting the 200 extra gold for everyone. And Sona once again going for that heaven shot.
Yeah, no, he is.
Guy down to 62 HP.
Yeah. Sting getting the pick there from the the shack side into mouth. He is on low health though, so it could count against him at the later stage. But we've got a 4-on-5 here now at the moment. Ian are moving forward.
It's like sort of basically doing what Spoof did in your last week's game. Going outside, trying to get a couple of pickoffs early.
Yeah. Lights is now having to defend that ramp rush. Elusive taking down King. Lights is obviously still on the ramp area. He takes down one, but then Elusive, returning it, and we've got a 2v3 now.
Yeah. Elusive played very well today.
Yeah, no, he is playing very well. Zero chance, coming from the door side, they're getting the pick on Ruler, which makes it very difficult now for the CT side to actually regain some momentum. Whereas outside, he manages to take down Elusive now, but he's got two left. One on low health, one on full. Zero chance sitting in the shack area, kind of moving around to the door area now, waiting to try and get that pick on Waz. Ooh, he almost picks him off. Waz obviously just trying to see if he can get a pick before he goes. Well, he manages to get Zero chance. He is aware that Sting's on top, but looks in the wrong area now. So now we got a...
But that was a very close round, I have to say. I mean, playing extremely well there was to actually get those last couple of pickoffs. I think they should try and just kill Elusive straight out and then make it, then actually stand a bigger chance of winning the round.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the things though, like you would get one of those players that kind of just starts to walk away with the kills and pick every single round. It becomes your team's mission to try and take him out quickly. Elusive just waiting for Ruler there. Zero chance then picking off Lights in the ramp area. Ruler still waiting for Elusive, but Elusive kind of backing off. It looks like they're going to be moving towards the ramp side here of things. Ripped obviously waiting to get a pick there on someone. He tries to pick someone, but Elusive picks him off like hot knife through butter. Eh? That just went right through the head. So now we've got a 5-on-2 here, definitely in favour of the T side. I mean, I think what the CTs need to do is hopefully capitalise in the next round, because they've obviously taken the save. I'm not too sure as to how much they will be able to buy. Sting taking out Ruler there quite comfortably. Very easy pick for him.
Yeah.
And Zero chance finishing off King now. 6-1 in favour of EN. Yeah.
Taking us convincingly at this point, but of course, we do have the side switch also coming up. But Ian taking it 6-1 at this point. We do know Exabyte does like the T side on this map as well. They actually played that very well last week. So let's see if they can actually pull this back when we do switch rounds. I just think they do need a couple more rounds in their favour here before they can do anything.
Yeah, no, Ruler picking Zero chance off there in the ramp, in the shack area, but it looks like the T's are responding with quite a lot of kills here. We've got a three down, so 4 down, and Lighters gets picked off there.
Lighters being very aggressive, just like running through that bench, just coming out guns blazing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, wow, okay, is this pub play now or what? So this auto-director helps out quite a bit.
Yeah. Sorry if there's a loss in sound there for a few seconds. I'm just kind of testing, making sure that the cast is correct. But we are back in the game now.
We're actually taking our CT there. They're being very aggressive there, trying to breach to, or trying to defend to. But he's on like 3 HP at this point, so yeah, grenade kills him.
So it looks like we have a 3-on-4 now. The CTs are taking, they are working on taking this round, which will help them at the later stage. I mean, obviously if they walk away here with maybe 5 or 6 rounds in their hand, in their favour, they're obviously going to be able to, produce a stronger result with with the T's, you know, giving them that little bit of momentum they need.
Yeah, I think King just took out Sona there. Sona actually saw, you know, King's head pop out, but before he could shoot, King actually just coming through, getting a kill off on him. Another one. Wait, so 3-on-1 at this point. Yep.
Looks
CT's
like,
taking it.
yeah, no, it's some good plays there from the CT side. You know, kind of coming back here. Exabyte really needing these couple of rounds, the next couple of rounds. You see, the other cool thing about the CTs is, you know, once you start rolling with that momentum, you can actually take it all the way through to the last round, which is required. I mean, in this case for them, you know, they would like to, you know, come off with a 8-7 with an 8-7 victory at the first half, but they're going to have to work for it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, King has picked up a sniper, you know, covering that ramp area.
Ruler there managing to take the pick on Sona. I don't know if that was through the through the metal there.
Yeah, it was.
Elusive getting a pick outside on Rip now. We've got Waz waiting to pick out TC, which he does quite comfortably. It was kind of a 2-bullet win. Oh, it looks like Sona has disconnected there, but I think he was dead at the time. We've got a 3-on-4 here. King taking a pick there on Elusive now. Light is left with 0 chance, and then Sting
is on 6 HP, so as soon as he pops his head out in the ramp area, he's going to drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lights is taking on 0 chance quite comfortably there. Now Sting, you know, doesn't know that Ruler is actually waiting for him. And Ruler just pops him off there, making a 3-7. Looks like Exabyte is coming back now, which it will be good. It will be nice to see. I mean, you know, then it's quite a close game. You know, obviously when they switch to T, which they are pretty strong, and yeah, that could change quite a couple of things.
Yeah, Sona actually has reconnected, but of course you only start then with 800 gold. So fortunately, well, it seems like the T's are actually going for a save round now as well. So CTs can actually extend this by another round if they will.
Yeah. Well, Sting is the only one buying up there between the two, well, between the 5. He's got the cash to do so, so obviously using that gun effectively, taking down King. So now we've got a 5-on-3 at the moment. Obviously in favour still of the CTs because they have weapons. However, TC and Sona playing around with that AWP there, so they got an AWP at least. Oh, Ruler struggling there to take down Sting.
Yeah, that AWP pickup there for Sona, I mean, he just reconnected with 800 gold. Now he has the AWP, so that's quite a big pickup for him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's quite a decent AWPer as well, you know, when he gets into his stride, but we never know. He might just actually, you know, lose that AWP. It just takes 1 bullet, you know. He's got no armor, none of that available for him, so...
Yeah.
Sting now taking down Ruler now. Now we've got a 2-on-5. It looks like the CTs are a little bit in trouble here. Lights is coming around with a knife, getting picked off by Elusive. And, yeah, Waz managing to drop that bomb on the top area here. If he stays alive, which he doesn't, unfortunately. Score now 8-3. It looks like the T's are, you know, grabbing that little bit of momentum again, and it looks like they're going forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually picking up a couple of guns there as well, so it just makes it so much easier this round to actually have weapons. Of course, 2 guys, I think it's TC and 0 chance actually having to buy up, but the rest of them, the AWP is still in the hands of Sona, so let's see what he can make of it.
Yeah, no, definitely they worked a lot in their favour there that round. Specifically that they, you know, they got a lot of guns there. They didn't have to buy much, and if you're looking at their current finances now, it's in a good state. So it's going to be very difficult for this CT side to come back. But King taking the pick on TC there, which was quite required for them to have that little bit of advantage there. Sona missing the pick there on Lighters. Lighters knowing that there's AWP present. Kind of playing a different role now.
Yeah. Well, both teams being very, very cautious now because I don't think either one of them want to lose their guns. So
Ruler getting the pick and the bomb there on Sting. Sting going in there quite early with that bomb. A little bit of a, how do I say, irresponsible move, I would say.
Yeah.
Bomb first, you know. It's really something that's, you know, the basics that needs to be followed here. Making it difficult enough for this T side to actually get that bomb. You see there, Waz goes in, gets picked up by Elusive. Elusive getting picked up by Waz, other way around. Zero Chance managing to take down one, so he's going to come from the bottom area now. We've got a 2-on-4.
Problem is, Sona is sitting on very low HP. He actually just missed the pick there from Heaven. Yeah, and he gets picked up.
Getting the pick there on Sona now. So it looks like this is going to work in favor now for the CT side. Looks like they are getting those rounds that they do need. You know, they want to go into the half at least 5 rounds or 6 rounds up. So at least gives them a little bit of a chance to fight back as T's and actually take round for round and hopefully win it. Difficult to see it happening at this moment in time, as this EN team is actually very strong. It's just I'm thinking this EN side is maybe just trying to test out a couple of players. Obviously Zero Chance and Elusive, you know, on the top spot there for a spot in this team. I'm not sure about the other players though. Obviously Nefon.
I have to say, Elusive playing outstanding, you know, this round. So Elusive actually, you know, showing them what he's got and pulling a couple of tricks out of the bag as well.
Yeah. Zero Chance getting the pick there on Ruler now, so it's a little bit more in favour for the T-side. T-side buying a full AK setup here. We've got an AWP M4A4 and 2 M4A1s here for the CTs. But it looks like Sona is using that AK quite effectively and taking out Rip there. Lights is now on the bottom area. He gets taken out by Sting after taking out Elusive. So now we have a 4-on-2, but Waz is playing quite a good game here.
Sona sitting on 2 HP there, very close.
Yeah, he's almost, he managed to get a shot off on Waz here, but he's going to be coming behind King. Probably going to end up being quite an easy pick for him. Sting waiting on the left hand side here. We've got a 3-on-2 here. King waiting to see the pick, but well, Sting's just picking him off comfortably. Waz now. TC not getting the pick on Waz here. You know, there's one thing that I have noticed in the last couple of days, or the last couple of games, is that a guy like TC, you know, he hasn't really been playing his top game. I mean, he's a very good player, but hasn't been shining lately.
Last week you saw 1 or 2 rounds where, you know, he actually did what everyone expects of him to do, to take out 3-4 guys very, very, very quickly. But I do understand what you mean. Sometimes, you know, pro players, #pro players, but, you know, sometimes they do action going on. I'll talk about it a bit later.
So getting back to the game here, looks like we've got a lot of picks going down, but we've got a 1v3 here, and the T side obviously taking that quite quickly. Score now 4-5 in favour of EN here. Sorry, 4-10. What am I saying? 4-10 in favour of EN.
Yeah, this is the last round that EN are T's from
Yeah, this is the last round. The last round of the first half here.
It would be very, very big if CTs can actually take this round up, you know, to actually just put them on a 5-round deficit. So let's see what they can do.
Sting taking a quick pick on Waz there, but then gets picked off by Ripped. So 1-on-1 transaction happening on the outside area. But the T's are taking a lot more picks inside, with Elusive and Proline all scoring a single pick there. King managing to try and even it out. Well, he's managing to even it out a little bit here, but there's still a 3v2 here. But Ruler playing fantastic CS. They're taking down 2. King taking down the last guy, and we got a 5-10 score at halftime here.
The thing is, I think Exabyte will be happy with that. They could have maybe pushed it a bit more. You know, they threw a couple of rounds. Well, not through, but, you know, where they were ahead, they actually lost. So, but I still think that they should be happy with that round. They're only in the 5-round deficit, and according to the past games that I've seen them play, they like playing T's here. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah.
They like going for outside drives with T's.
The one thing though is that this is more of a CT biased map in a certain sense. So obviously they're not very happy with that type of result. But nonetheless, you know, it can be a T biased map. I mean, ENCT could be horrible, so they could be happy with it.
Okay.
Oh, Ruler being picked off there with a jumping heady from TC, but Waz exchanging. So does Elusive. So now we've got a 3-on-4 here. Looks like the T-sides are, you know, kind of waiting in the mouth area to go in and get a pick or two. Managing to find Elusive. Lights are taking out Elusive quite comfortably there. But now there's a little bit of issues here. Ripped getting the pick on TC. 1 low health, 0 chance on 4 HP. Sting still on full HP, but he's coming around the shack area. Oh, he gets picked up by Lighters, and this is now run into the favor of the T side. Good playing from Exabyte there.
Yeah, no, definitely. The thing is, I've seen them playing Terrorist very well, especially when they do their outside rush. They get 2 pickoffs very, very, very quickly.
Yes.
And it actually works for them. That means that they actually do have some weapons now, you know, going up against Ian with only pistols. So let's see what they can do. And yes, I do say gold for the guys on the chat. Leave me alone.
So now score 6-10 in favor still for EN. Yeah, they've obviously got a bit of work cut out for them now because the Exabyte team has taken the first round. They've got some guns as well. Full pistol buy, well, full pistol save really only from the CTs. Sona taking one to the face there. Ouch. Yeah, it looks like that there are a couple of guys from the T side, Ruler and King, playing the outside area, trying to see if they can get a pick there. Not spotted anyone as of yet. There's 3 of them outside. TC coming in. Does he get a pick? No. Yes, he does. But Waz then picks him off there. So now we've got a 4-on-4. Waz coming in, taking more picks. Elusive then exchanging. Rip now also getting a pick. And then Waz finishing off Elusive. And then he finishes off Sting there to get the triple. So, you know, they didn't lose that many guns there, to be honest. They lost 2. But I think one was a pistol, one was a MP4 or something, or MP7, so it's not too bad, you know, not a bad round there from Exabyte now. Going into the second half, 7-10 down against EN.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, taking those first 2 rounds is a big victory. It's a big lead for Exabyte at this point, so... Oof.
Looks like TC taking down 2 there, showing that he can really pick a couple of guys off. Good exchange there from the CTs, but Waz coming and taking down TC quite comfortably. He gets the double on Elusive. King obviously calling the door side. He's going to go for the pick, and he gets Sting. Score now 8-10. Now this is where it matters, you know. If the T side can get this round, they're going to be able to storm roll forward, take another 2 or 3 rounds, you know, just apply that pressure onto this EN team. It's what's needed, you know, from Exabyte if they want to actually win this.
Well, and basically, you know, the EN team using all of the money that they actually could have, because, you know, they knew they are in trouble here, so pick up all the guns that you can actually try and take this, like, basically around back.
King getting picked up there from TC outside. TC getting the double on Lighters. He's getting spammed though, and he's managed to get the bomb. That's right, yeah. So a little bit of pressure applied here from the CT side. See, this is where Exabyte needs to turn it around and try and see if they can get the few 3 or 2 picks. Only one guy taking damage, and then what? We've got Ruler that's got no health. We've got King dead, Lighters dead, Rip taking a bit, and Was taking a bit as well. TC going now, getting the trip. Does he get the quad? Ripped getting the pick. 0 chance. Elusive getting the pick on Rip. Ooh, but then Ruler getting the pick on TC here. We've got a 1-on-2. 1-on-3, sorry. But obviously Elusive taking down Ruler there because he had no health there. Score now 11-8. Not too bad play from Exabyte there, but unfortunately, you know, they lost too many people too quickly. I think they might have, well, they should have actually just taken a little bit slow before going into that mouth area and rushing in with that bomb.
And I have to say that TC actually is showing why he is a top player, actually, you know, taking out 2 or 3 players very, very, very early. So, well played from him. And that buy round actually, or that gamble by buying weapons, like buying everything, actually paid off for Ian.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. I mean, looking at the situation now at the moment, Ian's still not out of the financial trouble there. TC obviously taking a pick on King outside. It looks like he's getting into his stride now with that M4A4. The T's are playing outside, well, sorry, inside left side more often, trying to see if they can get the pick on Sting there. Flashing out Sting, Sting dropping down to the ramp area. It looks like he's going to have some business now coming his way. Sona lagging tremendously, eh? I mean,
yeah, I can see that.
Rulers knowing that.
The thing is, at first I thought it was just him. Ooh.
Rip taking down Sting there.
At first I thought it was just him moving around jokingly, but yeah, I think he is actually having quite a lot of lag.
Yeah, it looks like the T side are pulling this in their favor now. We've got a 3-on-3 here. Ripped and his teammates are downstairs. Ripped obviously waiting for someone from ramp to come. He gets the guy in ramp. Then Lighters gets the pick on Elusive now. So, you know, the T's are bringing this back slowly but surely. Zero chance, the last one left in the ramp area, I mean in the vent area. He's on low health now, but he manages to get Lighters, and Ripped picks him off. 9-11, sure, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, Exabyte like being terrorists on this map. I don't think they like being CTs too much. They like being extremely aggressive, well, like what I've seen. So, I might be wrong, but they really like terrorists on this map.
Yeah.
And it's actually showing.
And the problem that obviously the EN team is sitting with now is Sona sitting with that extremely high ping of 400, making it very difficult for them to actually even move around, which CT side obviously going for the savior because they run out of cash, but it looks like Elusive getting that pick on Ruler is going to give them a little bit of advantage here. Sona trying to come back into this game. Manages to get a couple of shots off on Lighters outside.
A couple. 32 HP.
Yeah, he's definitely played quite well there with this lag of his. Still sitting on 100 odd lag, but it is playable. Oh, TC getting the pick on Lighters there. It looks like Sona getting a pick on King.
Bomb down.
Oh, fantastic play from Sting there. Basically, a save round from the CTs and being able to play to a level where they actually almost lose no one and get weapons is crazy. I mean, that takes some very good teamwork there and score
how many times do we actually see that from the EN team is when they actually play with pistols, they actually manage to take out the entire opposition and only maybe lose one or two. So maybe they should just try and play with pistols.
Yeah, but there's a bit of risk. There's a bit of risk playing with pistols, obviously, you know, because if you continue playing with pistols, it's not going to really work in your favor. You want to have a gun, depending on the strats that you play and so forth. Looks like quite a slow play here from the T side. Sona still lagging quite a bit there.
Yeah. Thing is, they want Ian to actually be a little bit too over-aggressive, actually get out of position and die, but Light is actually dropping.
Brilliant playing here from Sting, taking out 3 and then only getting picked up by Ruler after that, but he's done the damage, you know. Now it's a 4-on-2 here for the CTs. It looks like it could probably work in their favor, but Ripped obviously returning there with a pick. Sona coming in with his lag from behind, taking down Ripped. Now we got a 3-on-1. Bit of a difficult save.
Very good play from Sona. I mean, I saw that lag and...
Now he's continuing to play with this lag and almost taking out Ruler there.
Wish I could see Sona.
Ruler coming in from the door side, getting picked up by Sona there.
We're not taking 4 out.
Yeah.
No, wait. It was 2. It was 2 and then...
2. Sting took out the rest.
Sting took out the 3, yeah.
So now score...
Sting?
Yes, it's Sting.
Oh, okay.
Score now 13-9 in favor for Ian here. It looks like they are starting to move a little bit forward here. However, the T-side have managed to buy up weapons and armor. they need to play this correctly. If you're looking at their current money situation, they really need to win this round to stay in this game. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a walk away for the EN team. Looks like there's 4 of them posted outside. TC just waiting to take a pick or two. Oh, he hits his own teammate, but gets picked up by Waz. Zero chance coming up from here, from the stairs side. Elusive taking rip now inside, and Sona getting the last bullet on Ruler. And yeah, I think this round is over. Well, this map is over for Exabyte, you know. I mean, they've got no way of coming back here unless they really play very well. I mean, they've got Bucks, the save is called, but rip is bought. The Ian side, obviously, you know, quite in control here, even though Sona is lagging. Can Exabyte maybe pull this one back? I mean, only 2 of their players have bought guns, the rest have P250s. Sting here trying to work them all, but he eventually gets picked off after taking down 2. That's some good playing there from Sting. Ripped, you know, getting the pick on Sting there. Now we've got a 3-on-4 situation here. Looks like they are taking it slow. They've dropped that bomb on the ramp area. Trying to see if they can get a pick. King getting a pick there on Zero Chance, but Zero Chance taking out Waz first. They've got 2 CTs coming from the lobby area. Ripped. They're just kind of waiting it out. It looks like they're going to try and fish them out and try and see if they can take this round.
At this point, both teams being very cautious. They don't want to overstep. It is a 3-on-2. Lucius sitting on half HP though. Yeah, I think we're going to be waiting a bit for action. I mean, they basically both of the teams are waiting for someone else to step out of bounds. And Swan actually covering Heaven, so he might either get picked off or get a couple of pickoffs himself.
Oh, he gets picked off by King there. I think that's the lag that's not working in his favor. So now we've got a 2-on-2. Exabyte playing fantastic CS here, managing to come back. Ooh, Elusive almost getting taken out there. Rift getting the pick there on TC, making it very difficult for Elusive now to take a pick. He gets spammed. He's coming on the door area now. And then King picking him off there. It looks like the Exabyte team actually showed a lot of guts there to come back and actually take that round.
Yeah, and I have to say that buy from Ripped, even though, you know, the save was called and he just disregarded it, that actually helped him out a shitload.
Yeah, it's definitely something that that Exabyte. Well, sorry, you know, I'm going to be honest here. I didn't expect Exabyte to actually win that one. You know, they kind of had no armor. They had 2 guns and a couple of pistols, and they actually delivered very well. They took down this EN team, managing to get into the double figures and giving them that slight chance of perhaps actually even winning this.
Yeah. Waz actually might get a pick off here. Yeah.
He gets the pick on Sona, but it's a 4-on-4 here at the moment. Waz not aware of TC sitting right below him. Well, actually, TC has dropped down, but Elusive gets the pick on King in the shack area. Zero Chance supporting Elusive. And yeah, well, fantastic play there from James. Zero Chance. Score now 15-10 in favor for Ian here. This looks like it's a little too late for the Exabyte team, eh?
Yeah, it is, but still, once again, you know, showing a lot of guts actually playing against Ian. I mean, they do have a couple of big names. And I have to say, Elusive has really been... Now, it seems like they did win that round.
Yeah.
They unfortunately did not get to see the last round. Sorry about that, guys. But seriously, I have to point out there, Elusive playing outstanding CS. Actually, I think probably today is, you know, it's just one of those days where if you click, you're always on the right spot. You always get the shots off. So, very, very, very well played from Elusive. I want to give man of the match or, you know, MVP to him because he played outstandingly.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to have a quick break here before we start the second map between Ian and Exabyte. If you've just tuned in, Ian has taken the first round on Nuke. The second map obviously going to be a Mirage here, but we'll be with you guys in the next couple of seconds.
Okay, yeah, I'm still downloading my map from Workspace. Workspace. Workshop.
Cool. Chat to you guys now.
Now you're standing close to me. I feel your body shiver. It's not that I can set you free. Don't wanna cry a river. I see you standing in the rain. Without you I go insane. I feel your touch, I want you near. Without you I have no fear.
So it looks like they've started the second game here.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, second map here between Ian and Exabyte. I don't know if Liadno has joined me.
Yes, I have.
It looks like they are on the go straight off. Quite a couple of picks going here. There's a 3v2 at the moment here for Exabyte. They've got quite a strong Mirage, to be honest. I mean, it's I've seen them play Mirage, very well. Something that obviously is something that obviously, it's very, looking at the last year's CS:GO Sunday Cup, they were very tough in Mirage against basically any team.
Did I actually cast a game of Mirage with you?
I'm not too sure. I think you did.
I don't think I... Did I? Oops. Can't even remember that. I was actually just about to say, I haven't actually seen Mirage in the concaves, but I haven't actually cast it. No, oops. Okay, so... yeah, it's about taking round one.
Yeah, so now we are 1-0 against, well, sorry, Exabyte 1-0 up against the Ian side here. And it'll be kind of interested to see how Ian actually play Mirage with this.
Still has the lag.
I know he's on 67. It's not too bad now. It is playable, so he'll probably get a good couple of picks more than the previous game. Sting pushing through from the A side, coming around quite slowly, trying to see if he can take a guy. King looking in the bulk area now. Now, as you can see, the Exabyte team has bought a lot of weapons here. Good shot there from TC on Ruler, but King finishing him off. And then Ripped joining in on the fun and getting the pick on Sauna, then Lighters as well. Getting the double, well, the triple. Fantastic playing there from Lighters now. Score now 2-0 in favor of Exabyte.
Yeah, Exabyte doing it very well. Now, in your opinion, is this a CT bias map, T bias map? Was it pretty even?
Well, I've seen a lot of teams play this map over the last couple of months, and it looks like it is a little bit more of a T-biased map in some cases. But then, yet again, if the CTs really, stick down and defend, like Elusive is doing at the moment, it can go either way.
Yeah.
So
I would like playing terrorist in this map.
Yeah, no, it is fun playing terrorists in this map. Just going back to the game now, we've got a 3-on-3 situation here. The CTs obviously having pistols and the Ts having, their AKs ready, but some fantastic play from Zero Chance. They're getting 2 picks. Oh, it looks like Exabyte is in trouble here. They might not be able to get this third round as the 3 CTs are coming in to try to get the picks. They do. Zero Chance getting the triple there. And, Ian has managed to take a round back.
Yeah, and on top of that as well, actually getting a shitload of guns as well now for free. So, helping out Ian quite a lot. Yeah, Elusive sitting with 7,500 gold, and yes, I know I said gold.
Yeah, Team EN, obviously with a very good financial boost after that round now. Looking at the money, most of them in above 2,000 or so.
And the 2 subs for Ian topping the board.
Yeah, interesting to see. Looking at the moment, obviously the Exabyte team still managing to buy up weapons now. They're going to take it a little bit more cautious, or a little bit more. They're going to take a little bit slow here. As you can see here, they are playing the A area. They're going to be pushing through for a split push on A. Elusive getting a pick there, but
sorry.
CTs are waiting now just to breach and try and get the pick. Sting with some fantastic aiming there, managing to get Lighters before he plants the bomb. Ruler needs to plant that bomb. Waz sitting under that balcony area. Fantastic shot there from Ruler. Does he get the double? Waz coming out now to try and see if he can help out. Yes, he does. He gets the pick, but the bomb is still not down. This is a bit of a problem for Exabyte. 2-on-1. TC and Zero Chance just kind of waiting for Waz to try and get that bomb. TC picking off Waz there now. Score now 2-all. Yeah, it looks like it's slowly starting but surely, but starting to move towards Ian. Yeah, Exabyte forced to go for the save.
Yeah, and TC actually basically pulling out a couple of stops there, getting a couple of pickoffs as well during that last round. Basically showing why he is one of the main members of this team.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. But it looks like the Exabyte team is kind of setting up to go for a B. Ruler pushing a little bit forward, trying to see if someone will come through. He doesn't get the pick though, but does reduce Zero Chance's health to 6 HP, where Waz comes in and supports and gets the pick. TC now under a little bit of pressure, obviously calling for the rush. He gets 1. He doesn't get the second, which he does now, but gets picked off then by King. Oh, shot there from Lighters on Sting. And then getting the double on Elusive now, but we've got ourselves a 1-on-1 here. Sauna with the AWP, Lighters with that AK. Oh, shot there from Lighters. And helping out this...
the financial situation.
Yeah, quite a bit there. As we see it now at the moment, Exabyte can use this momentum to go forward. Ian obviously having enough to buy up this round. However, Elusive, I don't know, didn't see him actually buy anything. Yeah, no, then he does. So we still got ourselves a very equal game here. However, King buying that AWP is going to be very influential in this map, or in this round, if he gets the picks. He's obviously waiting for Sauna just to peek there. Lights is coming from the bottom area to try and see if there's anyone on the left hand side on the connector. Nothing there. Waz coming in a bit forward. Misses the pick shot. Sauna under a little bit of pressure here. There. He obviously calls for that connector push. Sting waiting for Rip to come out of that. Good play from Sauna here. Reading the strat. Going back and then taking out Waz on that boost in window. So looking at this moment in time, they're kind of slowly but surely moving towards the B area. You can see Ripped coming from this side here from T spawn, and then obviously moving into the B side. King's kind of still staying middle with that AWP. I mean, that AWP can definitely take out a rotator or two. TC now.
And the thing is, TC is the only person at B at this point, but Zero Chance is busy moving there, and the call has been made as well.
Some good support from Zero Chance there, getting the double on Lighters and Ripped. Now only Ruler left here. Oh, headshot in the air here from TC. Good aiming here. Now King's the only one left here with the AWP. Does he wait for them just to return? Yeah, he does. And he gets the pick there on Zero Chance. Score now 3-all. This is turning into a bit of a closer game here. It's kind of going one way or the other, But I still think there's a little bit of favour here for the EN side. They've got a full set of guns, where Exabyte kind of has to play with two P250s. Sort of waiting for King to come around that corner, but nothing's really going to happen from there. Just looking at the strat here.
I think that's also a big thing. King actually couldn't get a couple of pickoffs with the AWP because they didn't go that way around. So luckily he did manage to save the AWP though. So let's see if he can actually get a couple of pickoffs this time.
Yeah, it looks like they are setting up here for an A push. Ruler and King sitting in that A apartments here. Waz obviously getting ready to go for that CT smoke. He's just waiting for the timer or the call, depending who is calling. King doesn't spot anyone as of yet, but I think Sting is in the vicinity now. Sauna coming from behind, trying to pick one off. They obviously have called now the strat, but now they're just taking their time, kind of sitting in that area just to... oh, Zero Chance with a good shot there on King. Eliminating that AWPer. Elusive only managing to take down one. Waz coming in from the T-Ram side. He takes down Sting. Now we've got a 2-on-1 here. Ruler with that AWP, but on 3 HP. He gets naded out there from TC, or by TC. So it's a 1-on-1. Like I said, this is quite a close game here. Waz trying to get that plant there, but TC obviously fishing him out. He goes for the pick and gets him. 4-3 now for Exabyte, eh?
Oh, very well played there. Especially, you basically had to decide, put the bomb down, give my team a little bit of extra guard like that, or actually go for the kill and win the round. So very well played there, very well stopped. And, you didn't just go all out to plant the bomb like we do see in pubs. As I said, that was a good round.
Yeah, definitely a good round there for Exabyte, managing to take that crucial round there for them. Ripped, going for the double pick. Does he get the double? No, he doesn't. Obviously forcing the CT side now to save. Elusive coming from behind. Interesting though, I can't really see his gun model. Now I can see in the chat there is a little bit of chatting going on about bugs.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Sometimes when you're running with someone who thinks in your team and he's got the exact same skin as you, and meanwhile he's busy killing.
Good play here from the CT team. They're managing to take it on 2, but it's still a 3-on-3. Lighters and Waz getting their picks respectively here. Sting coming into the party, getting 2. Now they've got a 1-on-1. Oh, Waz finishing off once again, the last player. Score now 5-3. Now the CTs have got enough to do a bit of a buy here. Maybe they will save one more. It all depends. But it looks like they are going to be going for the buy. You see now this is quite crucial here for the CT side to actually take this round, to keep a grip on this game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a save there from the CT. Sting's the only one purchasing a gun out of the lot. But you've got a couple of rifles to contend with. That AWP of King can be quite lethal. Sona pushing now forward to try and see if he can get a pick on King. King moving a little bit back there. Now Light is obviously waiting for someone to push through here. Elusive generally sits in this area.
Call has been made. They do know that he is AWPing outside, so...
Let's just look at the setup at the moment. It looks like it's going to be a full A push here. Split push. King obviously playing that side. Zero chance coming up from behind and claiming that AWP. It's going to work well in favor for the CT side. Waz getting the pick there on Elusive. But they are walking into a box here, which the CTs have set up quite nicely. Sting coming in. Blinded and takes out Ripped, and then Sona taking one with TC. Very good play there from the CTs, you know. They only lost one guy there, managing to secure a couple of guns and that crucial AWP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that gun pickup from Sting actually helped them out quite a lot there, so well played.
TC defending the B side quite well. Does he get the trip? Yes, he does. There's still one in the bulk area. Good shot from TC. It looks like he's going to go for the ace here. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. Ruler picking him off, but then he gets the support from Elusive. Unfortunately, TC only able there to take down 4, but fantastic playing, really. I mean,
no, definitely. TC actually starting to get into his stride now. You know, basically topping the leaderboard in regards to Ian's team. So TC starting to show it out now again. Took a little while for him to get warmed up, but he's there now.
Yeah, definitely there. Sting now joining the party, getting 2 picks here on, getting a 3rd, going for the 4th. Oh, unfortunately doesn't get that 4th, but you know, there's another player there, Sting. You know, he's one of those influential players that can really take down half a team in a few seconds with some very good playing, and you know, swing the round in your team's favor if he's playing for you. Score now 6-5 for EN. They are starting to defend this quite well. Obviously, this is a case now where Exabyte has to, you know, kind of dig deep. They're running the save now. Ready to push the A site again. Sting obviously getting a few picks off. He gets a 2nd. But zero chance coming from the side. Taking down was score now 7-5 for EN.
I have to say, the thing is, basically Exabyte wasn't pistols. So they decided to go for a quick push and a quick rush, more like. And unfortunately, it's not working out. I mean, they basically ran through that hole and they just all got picked up, one after the other. Well played from Ian.
Yeah, Ian there with some very good defending, definitely. Sting pushing a little bit here. Tries to get the pick on Rip, which he does. That's that crucial AWP getting picked up straight away. No, yeah, it's that AWP. Now Sona also playing with the AWP here. He can be quite lethal. He gets the pick on Lighters. So now we got a 5-on-3 here. A little bit of pressure applied to the Exabyte team. Zero chance pushing out. He gets the pick on Waz. Now we got a 2-on-5. King finally getting a pick here for the T side, but I think it's a little too late at this moment in time. However, Ruler and King, both clutch players, can really make a difference here, getting a few picks each. Oh, fantastic shot there from Ruler on Sona.
basically 3-on-2, going through to the B side now. Both teams being very, very, very cautious. Sting is busy looping around. He is also going through to Elusive is in the middle, but as soon as Zero Chance sees them, he won't call for it, and they will go through to B to help defend. Taking a little bit too much time there in regards with this round, you know, they didn't get the bomb down in time, and the round going through to counter-terrorists.
Yeah, it looks like Ian is taking a little bit of, how do I say, steamrolling position. Now the advantage is in their favor, whereas Exabyte kind of struggling here with money on the first side of things.
Yeah.
Score 8-5 now for Ian. If Ian plays their cards right, they'll, you know, finish this off with a 10-5. A good, solid foundation to go into the next half.
Yeah, no, definitely. I actually want to play some CS now. Yes, TC taking out 2 there, make it 3. He was smoked as well, so well played.
9-5 now for Ian. Some very good play there from the Ian team. Yeah, I think they are a little bit in trouble here, Exabyte. They're going to have to play very well to actually try and get this next round. I mean, at least going into around 9-6, you know, not too bad.
Yeah, but the thing is, Exabyte, I basically noticed, though, you know, past couple of rounds, they've been rushing through like certain funnel areas, and they've just been taken out, whether it's PC, whether it's Zero Chance, have just been taken out through those, you know, basically through those funnels, and Ian waiting for it, waiting perfectly.
Yeah, when it comes to Mirage, you know, the one thing about a Mirage, I mean, obviously, you know, you being new to CS, is control the mid. That's where it counts, you know, control that mid side, and you'll be able to, you know, basically almost win every single round here. So it looks like Exabyte have taken quite a good stretch here on the CT side, managing to take down most of them. It's a 5-on-1 now. TC's got a lot of work on his hands to actually try and take this round. This could go 9-6 in favor of Exabyte, which it does. Ripped getting the pick on TC. Score now at halftime, 9-6 to Ian. What's your prediction on this one?
Well, I actually can't remember how Exabyte played in the previous week, but being a little bit closer than the previous map, so I don't know how biased this map is towards a certain side. But I'm actually hoping that Exabyte actually does pull this off and actually cause an upset. You know, I always root for the underdogs.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a huge Ian supporter in Dota, but I'm rooting for you guys, Exabyte. I'm rooting for you hard. Seems like Elusive's skin keeps on bugging out to actually show a different skin than he actually is.
Yeah, it's quite strange that is happening now. But as you can see, Ian kind of going for the decoy push here on B. Does it cause the rotate? Yes, it does.
Light is taking 2 huge pickoffs.
Yeah, I know for sure. Fantastic playing here from Lighters, but they have achieved what they needed. Look at that. Most of the CTs are sitting in the B area. Only Ruler. He gets the 1 pick. He gets the 2. He gets the defuse. Fantastic playing there from Ruler. And, yeah.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Well played, CTs. Go Exabyte. That means at least Exabyte has a little bit of extra gold here to actually buy a couple of weapons up. So let's see if they can, continue this and, win another round or 2, which will force Ian side to actually save up a lot more. And, yeah, go Exabyte.
Yeah, it looks like Exabyte obviously going for, Ian going for the B side push. Maybe they're going to be playing the middle, not too sure. It looks like they're all going down low, so yes, they are going to be playing the mid side area. Waz and King, you know, dominating that area at this moment in time. It could change. They've got the guns. I mean, you see if it's a full FAMAS ball buy. Good playing there from King, taking down the bomber and two more, well, and another one. So, you know, now we've got a 5 on 3, 5 on 2. Rip there getting the pick on Sauna. TC kind of waiting in the bulk area here with Sting. They're going to have to try and make a plank to try and get somewhere. But as it looks at this moment in time, it looks like it's a favorable round for Exabyte here. Yeah.
King does get a pick off on lighters, but you know, King just comes through to clean everything up. So once again, well played from Exabyte, taking the second round.
Yeah, no, Exabyte here definitely playing a very good CT round. The third round, obviously the last one now. Ian just going for the straight pistol buy. Anything can change here, to be honest. But I do believe that Exabyte will take this one, obviously because they've got the rifle advantage, making it a little bit difficult for this Ian team. But you never know. I mean, they're all playing with P250s. They are quite lethal with it. Anything can really, well, more so happen.
Yeah. Eagle. Balls have been made for mid, so
Sting playing in the A bulk area, yeah, with shot there from TC on was with that Deagle of his. Sting getting the pick now on Ruler. Now you see, now it's in favor of the Ian side. They play fantastic with pistols, you know, when it comes to that save round. They really know how to take it.
Zero chance sitting, literally on 0 chance, sitting on 1 HP.
Oh, shot there from Lighters. He gets the quad. It's what a turnaround there. Lighters coming out of nowhere, getting 4 kills and then swinging this round in favor for Exabyte. Sure. Didn't expect that, to be honest. I mean, some good spray shooting there from Lighters. Yo. Brilliant.
That was very well played.
Yeah, that's the thing about CS. You know, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you know, things like this will happen where the auto director obviously doesn't catch up quick enough, so you kind of miss that first kill. But you know, in this case, Lighters gave us quite a bit of a show. Really good playing there. Score now 9-all in favor of anyone.
In favor of anyone, yeah. And Ian actually picking up a 4-rounder, so 4 round of AKs and armor. The AKs versus M4A1s.
Yeah, the AK is a little bit more powerful than the M4, as shown there by Zero Chance with some good aiming. But Waz managing to take down 1, keeping it at 4 aside here. Very equal that round. I mean, this is something where Exabyte really needs to actually try and get the picks. So good exchanging here from Exabyte. Now we got a 3 on 2. TC and Sauna is left. Sauna sitting in the A-ramp side. TC playing that lowers mid.
Of course, if Exabyte can win this, they probably will win the next round as well, because Ian will not have to do a full buy.
Yeah, it's exactly like what Exabyte is hoping for. TC coming close here on Waz. Waz taking him out quite comfortably. Now it's only Sauna left. He's going to expose his back here to Waz. Ooh, doesn't get the pick though. He's got the bomb. Manages to bring down Waz's HP quite a bit there. It's only Sauna left. King now joining the party, but Waz takes him out now. Now this is where that barrel effect takes place. Obviously, the next round is going to be theirs because, you know, Ian is kind of forced to save. Well, not really. I mean, they can buy. They've obviously been playing quite well, you know, getting maybe a bomb plant or 2 in the previous rounds, but they are going to go for the save, as Sauna is the only one buying from this team. One thing I've noticed from this Ian side is they're actually not buying and saving together correctly. It's very difficult to, you know, keep tabs on everything when your team doesn't do that. You kind of want to buy and save together, unless one guy's got quite a lot of cash. You can use him as your picker.
Yeah.
King not getting the pick on Sauna there. Sauna kind of teleporting around, but then he manages to pick him off eventually. Full B push here from the T side. They're exchanging quite a lot of kills here. Lights is getting one and then getting picked off. Waz not joining the party, getting a pick on Zero Chance. Ooh, just missed Sting there. Sting going into the window room area. He might just be running off. Oh, he doesn't get ripped, but Rip returns the favor and actually picks him off. So now 11-9.
I just want to point out something that the guys in the chat said, which is very true. Unfortunately, they did not go for Roshan, and that's why they lost.
Yeah, no, that's quite true. No rushing, no win.
Yeah, and they aren't carrying any TP, so they can't get to the outside of the map. Hey, no buyback gold either. Hey, guys mocking me on chat. Fuck you.
Well, it looks like here there is a bit of a decoy play here from the Ian side. You know, obviously having those two key players, Elusive and Zero Chance, waiting to get a pick here. So, I don't know. I mean, you know, Exabyte, if they play the card straight, they are pushing this ARAM quite a bit ripped, you know, kind of. Oh, he gets the pick there on Sauna, but TC then picking him off, so it's a one-on-one exchange there. That bomb might have been called, I'm not too sure. No, it wasn't. It looks like there's a B push here from the Ian side. Good playing here from King, getting the pick on Elusive. Sting, however, gets the pick on Ruler, and now we got Waz sitting in the CT area. He gets that pick on TC. Vital pick there. The bomb's not planted. Now Sting under a little bit of pressure here. Light is then supporting from the right hand side, getting the pick on Sting. And it looks like this is going to walk into the favor of Exabyte here. Like I said, Exabyte, they play a very good Mirage and they are starting to show it.
No, definitely, I can see that. And yeah, Zero Chance maybe should have gone for the save of the weapon, because he was like, you know, 1 versus 3. But Exabyte actually doing very well, you know, like I said. I was hoping that they would, you know, actually cause an upset on this map, and it seems like at this point they are.
Yeah, no, but as you can look at the finances there from Ian, they are able to buy, but went straight for the save. Sauna obviously lagging out quite a bit again there with his 160 odd lag. Looks like it's going to be an A breach here from the Ian side. Can they actually get a pick or two and get that bomb down, giving them some extra finances, you know, pushing them all the way through to actually winning this round? I don't know.
Huge A push.
Yeah, smokes and the flashes coming in from team. Oh, fantastic play here from Ruler on that ladder, getting 2. Now the support from Waz. He tries to get that double. Sauna getting the pick on Waz there, but unfortunately King taking him out now. Score 13-9 now for Exabyte Gaming. Yes, things are looking...
Exabyte Gaming has, I think they've won every single round so far during the second half. Because they were 6-9 down, now they're... Yeah,
yep, it's 7-0. They've definitely taken those rounds, but Ian has obviously gone for the buy now. Sting getting that all-important orb. Can he use it? Or sorry, all-important AWP. That's really how you should pronounce it, but...
AWP. Nee, AWP, AWP.
AWP, ja, dis reg. Ons kan 'n bietjie Afrikaans casting hier sal doen. Well. But we'll keep it English here for most of, I think, in fact, I'd say pretty 50% of the viewers are only English, can't speak a word of Afrikaans, so we'll keep it English. Looking at the current setup here from Ian, it looks like they're going to be going for that A push. Waz getting the pick on Sauna with the assistance of Ruler now. Now we've got a 4-on-5 here.
Exabyte playing it very patiently. I like this, you know, game, well, this, you know, style that they are playing when they are playing TP.
Oh, Waz picking up the double there on Zero Chance, making it difficult, but they have called the A breach here from the ENT. Waz, they're going in for the trip. Does he get a quad and does he go for the ace? You know, this could be interesting. King getting the one, so Waz on the end of the day only getting the quad, but fantastic playing from him, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. He actually did loop around. He got a couple of them from the back, and I know it sounds a lot worse if I say it, but that's what I was thinking. Very well played.
Yeah, good playing there from Waz now. Score now 49 in favour of Exabyte here. Looks like they're going to be walking away a little bit more victorious than Ian did in the previous map. So they most likely will be playing a third decider round here. I'm just trying to see exactly
Are we going to be going for a tiebreaker or for a third map?
They will be going for a third map. Definitely. I mean, kind of that's the tiebreaker between the two. So if Exabyte pulls this off, a lot slower play here from Team EN. We've got two guys sitting B, two guys A, and then one guy kind of posting himself way back mid here. I mean, this is a very interesting spot to sit for a mid player. But yet again, Sona is lagging, so it is a little bit difficult for him.
Yeah, you can definitely see that on the score as well. It's very unfortunate that they do have this issue, that it's not a full, 5-on-5. It's basically a 5-on-4.5 at this point.
Yeah, that's one thing, unfortunately with playing online. Sometimes, you might not have the right account to play on a certain server and end up being quite heavily affected. Ruler getting the pick there on TC. Zero Chance coming in and getting the pick on Lights, as this B side has been opened up and it looks like Sting going for the plant. So can EN retain this? Let's look at the rotation here. Elusive coming from behind. There's 3 already in the B side. Can they defend it off now against Exabyte?
Can they get their first win round of the second half?
Yeah, they definitely need to try and win it. King getting the pick on Elusive. Now it's a 3-on-4. Sauna kind of waiting for the breacher from Team Exabyte, but Rip taking down Sauna quite comfortably there. Only Zero Chance and Sting left. Can they save this? Zero Chance getting the double. Fantastic playing from Zero Chance there. He's going to go for the triple, and he does. Well, Team EN is still in this game. Score now 10-14 in favor of Exabyte here. In favor of Exabyte here, but some fantastic playing. First round win there for EN on this half. It might just be enough,
He's actually buying some weapons for his teammates now.
Yeah, obviously, that's one thing that they need to do. They need to stock up on those weapons to try and see if they can take the next round. TC, getting ready for this A push here. Lights is almost getting picked off there by one of the T's. Sona sitting with a lot of lag on his head. Ripped coming in forward. He's going to take the pick on Sona. Kind of an easy pick for him because no one's really there. And obviously because of the lag, he can't respond quick enough. So Team Exabyte really shutting down. They really need to get 2 or 3 more picks just to enable them to win this round. Good play from Rip. They're taking out Zero Chance. So now we've got a 3-on-5 here. All sitting in the A area. TC and them obviously trying to conjure up a plan on how to breach. Lights are still waiting for someone in B, but there ain't nobody coming that way. Ruler getting the double, getting a pick now. TC almost getting picked off there. Didn't see King. Elusive also under a lot of strain here. Was getting the nade on Elusive. Only TC left here. He gets picked off, and 15-10 now for Exabyte. Looks like they're going to take it.
Yep, one more round left for them, and I have to say Exabyte have played exceptionally well during this round too. Basically taking support every single round except for one. And forcing EN, the thing is, EN doesn't have gold, yes I know I say gold, but they don't have gold, they don't have the money to actually buy up the weapons, and they're basically on a pistol round, and it might be the last round for them on this map.
Yeah, there's pretty much not much can be done here. Ripped, not getting the kill on Zero Chance. A bit of a problem now. King managing to pick off one with that nasty AWP of his. He gets a double. Ooh, he almost gets the triple. He gets the triple. Does he get the quad now?
To the crate.
Zero Chance getting the pick on Ruler now. Oh, he gets the pick on King. Triple here for Zero Chance. He's on very low HP. But Lights is managing to spam him through that box. Only TC to beat. TC takes out Lighters. Only Waz left. Waz can obviously hear him move back. Oh, he goes for the defuse, and Exabyte walks away with the victory. Score 16-10. They're good playing. So now I just need to find out if they're going to be playing a third map. I do think so.
Actually, I haven't seen Dust being played in a competitive circuit yet.
No, it's obviously not the Dust map. I'm just kind of trying to find out if there is a third map that is going to be played between these two sides as the decider. I just need to enable something here. Just verifying quickly with was what server they are.
Yeah, they might try and change servers to actually try and help Sauna out a bit.
Yeah, no, it looks like they are changing servers. Okay, guys, we'll be back in the next couple of seconds. Obviously, just waiting now for the third map to start.
And as the guys in the chat said, lag sponsored by Telkom. For the best lag in the world, go to Telkom. They will ensure that you have lag 24/7, 7 days a week. Non-stop guaranteed.
About 20% cooler.
Alright guys, so it looks like the third and final map between this friendly this afternoon between Ian and Exabyte is going to be Dust 2. I don't know if Liadno's here. Liadno, you back?
Yeah, just quickly, are we still on the same server that we were on?
Yes, we are.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Then
they've changed the map now to Dust 2. Obviously scores are at 1 apiece, as you can see in the indication on the little thing I added on.
Hashtag production value.
Production value hashtag, oh my word. So looking at it now, You know, I've watched Exabyte play this map, and I've watched Ian play this map. They are very effective, you know, both these teams. I mean, it's going to be a very difficult team to see, you know, who's going to take it. Looks like they got...
Sona is still lagging though.
Yeah, no, Son will probably still lag throughout this whole game, so it's going to be very difficult for this Ian side to actually, you know, show exactly what they're all about, because one of their players is kind of lagging out. But yeah, it looks like they're ready to go for the third one. Team EN obviously starting as T's with the CT side as Exabyte.
Yeah.
Looks
I'm
like now.
very interested to see what's going to happen on this map.
Yeah, no. Looking at it now, the EN team kind of want to play that mid area. Could pick their Sting on ripped, causing a little bit of issues now for the Exabyte side. They really need to know how to defend as CTs, otherwise this can go really much one way. Sona just kind of waiting there for someone to push. Ruler and Lighters are there, but Lighters getting picked off. Ruler getting one. Does he get the double now? Looks like it's a long breach here from the... Oh, fantastic shot playing there from Waz. But Sting obviously finishing off Ruler and King. Score now 1-0 in favor of the EN team, eh?
Yeah, that was actually really close. It might not have looked that way, but it was a really close round. I mean, if Waz actually got that third kill, he would have been able to move up and actually help defend. So basically, all coming down to, you know, one shot, in my opinion, winning that round. Well played.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's something that kind of, as you can see here, this Exabyte team here, all in the A-long area, but they're now starting to remove back. Zero chance getting the pick there, and then gets picked off. But, you know, there's already a 2 against 1 pick here, so we got a 3v4. Well, Waz also getting 1. So now it's a 2-on-3 here. I mean, this is more favorable to go the EN side, obviously, because they, you know, planted B, but you never know.
Yeah.
Waz picking up the gun there now. He might just actually save this gun or go for the pick. He knows TC is close. He doesn't get the pick on TC, unfortunately. Now, pretty much only Lighters remains with that USP of his.
Maybe Lighters should have actually, you know, just gone to look for a gun and actually just back up, you know, get that gun for the next round, save it up. But actually deciding to, you know, go for TC.
Yeah, you see, it's a case of, I think what Lighters did there was actually, you know, try and go for the picks rather, because then it forces the T side to actually buy, or that player to buy specifically.
Okay.
Sona coming in here with Elusive, getting some picks, and they cleaning them out quite quickly. Only one left to beat, and it's Mr. Lighters sitting here on the goose ramp. Oh, he gets one. Does he get a double? TC obviously seeing Elusive being picked off there, not knowing what the hell went on.
Just too many people there. But I have to say, well played from him. He actually did try something there.
Yeah. Well, now the CT side obviously getting enough cash here to buy. They're going to need it. Ruler with that AWP of his, and King with the AWP. Ooh. Good buy here for Dust 2. Do they get the picks on mid? This is the question. Ian not buying a single AWP that round, or AWP, or RVP, however you want to say it. Ruler playing long side here with 2 others, and obviously covering that top spot. Let's just quickly have a look and see what Ian are getting up to. Looks like they're going to be breaching that top area. Sona kind of waiting it out. Mid getting that pick. Ooh. He gets the double now. He's taken down.
Is he going to swap out for the AWP? No.
Was managing to reclaim a pick there on Sona, but it looks like that B side is open and ready for the T's. Do we see a savior from CT? I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure about that, you know, double AWP strat that they did. I mean, they, you know, did lose the one AWP very quickly on King, so...
Yeah, my recommendation on a strat like that would be to use 2 AWPers, but you know, kind of 2 AWPers that could back each other up quite quickly. You know, and obviously making sure you've got a guy that is on form with that AWP as well.
Yeah. Basically, what you mean by, you know, backing it up, in other words, you know, basically the one guy shoots, the other guy comes in, he shoots, so it's a constant change over. Is that what you mean, or, you know, what do you mean by, you know, backing up with it?
Yeah, it's more backing up that support-wise, you know, kind of close up, you know, being able to AWP the one that's going for the AWP or picks up the AWP, if you know what I mean. The setup wasn't too bad, but the problem is I think I would have rather put Ruler in the middle than King. King not playing a very convincing game with the AWP. He had one really good round, but I don't know, it's difficult to say. Ruler pushing up forward here. He gets one pick. Does he get the double? Yes, he does. Good playing from Ruler. He backs out now. He obviously knows. Oh, he gets the trip. Oh, that is just dangerous. He's obviously gone and given King that AWP, and King gets the pick now. Now he's starting to show a little bit value towards this Exabyte team. And Ian are in big trouble. I mean, that was some very good play.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you can take out 3 people on the other team, and you were sitting on 12 HP when you got the last one as well. Very well played.
Yeah, 0 chance the last one here for Ian. He's going to obviously try to go through the mid-side, take on Ripped, and he does take out Ripped, but then King using that AWP a little bit more effectively now, managing to get 0 chance. Maybe King is, you know, coming back into his stride a bit here. I don't know.
No, I mean, in the, you know, previous map, he didn't really get to use the AWP a lot. He did buy it up quite a bit.
Yeah.
But he was always on the wrong side, you know, not actually getting those pickoffs. Let's see if he does get it this time.
Obviously searching that mid side, doesn't really get anyone going that direction, as Ian is kind of setting up for a B push here. Rip, the only one in that site, and obviously Lighters and was quite heavy, like, you know, aggressive on that top area, 2 of them. Ruler sitting right in the A side, checking that long. That's exactly a decent setup there for CTs, but they're kind of waiting for the push, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a full B push. Rip doing very well with that M24A1, that heavy machine gun, getting down 3. Very interesting buy from Ripped, eh? I mean, didn't expect that.
I think that was actually King buying that up for him, and he actually dropped it for him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very interesting buy. I mean, in a clanny, you don't get guys really buying that gun. They more so would buy the Negev, which is a little bit more accurate on the spray level. But yeah, well, nonetheless, good play there from Ripped. King getting a pick now on long. Oh, sorry, he gets a pick on B, I think. And the Lighters getting the pick on Sona. So now we got a 4-2. Still in favor of Ian, yeah, but you know, this is the thing. If Exabyte, you know, really crunches down and takes in the next couple of rounds comfortably, it's going to cause a lot of issues for this Ian side, because you know what, I believe that Dust 2 is a very pro T map. It, you know, if you go look at the statistics, I think T's win this a lot more than CTs do.
Basically doing a huge push towards B.
Yeah, no, good push there, definitely.
They should actually get the bomb down there. Oh no, wait, the bomb isn't even at B. I think they're just drawing everyone out. The bomb's going to go to A.
Now this is a very interesting strat that is being pulled here from the Ian side. Sting sitting long with that bomb, but he's got Lighters and was kind of aiming in that direction. Lighters just waiting for him. He sees him, doesn't pick him off, gets the flash, and he knows the bomb is there. So what does the CTs do? They're kind of just chilling around. The King getting picked off there by Elusive. Now there's a little bit of trouble here for the Exabyte side. They've got the guns, but you know, with Elusive having an M4 now, it's making it a little bit more difficult. There he takes out Lighters. Sting
headshot.
Also there taking down Was. I mean, you know, that kind of just flipped in the favor of EN. Really, like just with pistols. You know, they are that strong of a team to actually go and play with pistols and come out victorious, you know?
Yeah. But that was a very interesting strat. You know, setting 4 guys to B, drawing all the attention there, moving quickly to A. The pick off there, well, he basically couldn't get the pick off there on A, and the bomb was down. Well played.
Looks like there's quite a bit of a breach here from from the T's quite quickly on the top side, but they're being matched in numbers by the CT side. Rip getting a pick off there on TC, and then Lights coming from behind getting Sona. Well, you know, King obviously disconnecting from the team, so it's a 3-on-3 here, but very well played here from the CTs. Waz getting that P250 pick on Sting, and then Ripped and Light is adding to the party. And, you know, that was a 4-on-5 from the get-go. King dropped that round, and, you know, they only lost Ruler, and there we go.
Yep.
Picks galore, and Exabyte has pulled one back. This game really, I mean, we're going to exclude the first map nuke, and really more focus on the last two games. It's been up and down from both teams, eh?
No, it has. It definitely has, and it actually shows that there, you know, a side might be a little bit more biased. Sorry about that. Drift actually getting a nice pick off there on Sona, but Sona showing some lag again.
Ruler aggressively coming from the bottom and getting the pick there on Zero Chance. Ripped, obviously not looking at his minimap, almost picking off one of his own teamies. It looks like the A breach is in place here for the T side. They're obviously going long. Ruler needs to kind of hurry up there, as Lighters is under a bit of pressure. He gets taken out there by TC, so it's only a 2 left. Oh, fantastic nade from Waz and TC. Ruler eventually coming from behind, taking out Sting. Score now 4-5. Exabyte is catching up.
And this just basically goes to show sometimes stats aren't always, you know, correct. Sure, the T's are still in the lead, but Exabyte actually showing some balls there and actually pulling a couple of rounds back, so very well played.
Yeah, it's definitely a case where this team needs to, you know, really sit down, get the hard work, you know, on the CT side. If they do so, they're going to come out victorious, winning the Slanny 2-1. Fantastic play there from Lighters. Really just shocking everyone there, just taking them out quite quickly. And only 2 left here from the EN side. And they kind of got the bomb there, so they know exactly when and where they will be coming from. Smoke out here. Sona kind of just peeking in that area, but he's sitting with quite a bit of lag. King coming now from the mid side. Sona going to go out. He gets picked up by Lighters, and Lighters getting the quad there. Score now in favor of anyone. 5-all.
Just a quick note there. Lighters actually killed 3 enemies while flashbang.
Really? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that for a second. I've got issues here with another machine tapped into my ADSL line. This machine is not getting any sort of luck at the moment. Sting getting the pick off there, straight off the bat there with that AWP. He can be quite lethal with it. Sona coming in top here. He was spotted and gets picked off there by Waz. Elusive now trying to take on Waz here, but Waz then taking him out. So good exchange there. King sitting a little bit back here with that M4 of his. He really wants to try and get a hold of Zero Chance. Ooh, Waz almost running into the AWP of Sting there. That bomb still sitting in the A area. So very flat defense here from the CTs. They're kind of sitting more towards the middle area than anything else. Lights is trying to get a pick. He falls that mid. He gets picked off by TC with stray bullets. Waz now having to rotate. Zero Chance coming out of mid. Does he get the pick on King? Yes, he does. Only Waz to beat. And TC finishing him off now. Again, causing the favor causing it to be in favor of Ian now after that round. 6-5.
Yeah. But the nice thing is, Exabyte still has enough money to actually buy a couple of weapons. King picking up an AWP again, so it is being called out that he is busy AWPing mid, so I think they're going to try and stay clear of that.
Rip's the only one there. Heavy picking going on here, but unfortunately Elusive and Sona losing their lives to Waz. Sting coming back and getting that AWP at King. Quite a crucial pick there for him. It's obviously waiting for a push from long, but nothing really happening. Zero Chance playing the mid side here. Just missing the pick there on top. Waz quite lucky to get out of it, but he knows someone is waiting for him mid side. Score now 6-5 in favor of EN. We've got a game here, guys.
At this point it's 4v3 in favor of Exabyte, but Ruler's trying to cover that middle section. He might actually get TC, but TC decides to run through the tunnels going through to A. Chance and Lighters looking straight on top of each other.
Smoke clears. It's going to be tickets for one of them. And here we go. Zero Chance gets the pick on Lighters there. Now they've evened out the ratio here, 3 on 3.
But Zero Chance sitting on 1 HP again.
Yeah, he's quite lucky to get away with that. He's quite lucky.
How many times today has he been sitting on 1 HP?
Quite a couple of times, yeah. Looks like it's a bit of a B breach here from TC. He's getting flack there from Ruler. Ruler gets the pick on TC, but he's still going one-on-one against Sting there. Zero Chance coming in from the down area. He just couldn't hold it out for that plant, and the T's take that round 7-5. Ian, you know...
Zero Chance living up to his namesake there. Still living on 1 HP at the end.
Yeah, he was the last player to basically, I think, intervene there. So now Exabyte still managing to buy up, but they are running a little bit behind here with the two-round deficit at half-time, or almost at half-time. They're going to have to try and take one now.
Yeah, it seems like the AWP has gone through to Rulers this time and not through to King, so let's see if he can do anything with it.
Yeah, Ruler quite effective with that AWP of him, AWP of his. There's the top being called there by Rift. It looks like they're going to be setting up for this top breach, as Waz and Ruler kind of ready for it. Mispicked there by Zero Chance. He gets picked off by King. Good playing there. Ripped on low HP.
Yusuf and Son out at top A. Are they going to go through? Are they going to try and make a push through? Waz is busy sitting there.
Yeah, it looks like the push is going to take place now. Good shot there from Waz. Does he get the second? Sting getting one. Elusive getting one. Getting two. Waz still alive here. Both T's are on very low health. Only a nade can just make the difference there. Light is now getting the back end pickoffs, and he gets both of them. And well, yeah, Exabyte, you know, still in reach of this win here. They're not letting it go so quick, eh?
Extremely close game at this point. And Exabyte actually getting the money that they needed, because they really needed that round.
Yeah.
They were starting to run low, and we do see an AWP, and what does Rulers have? What's that? Is that the auto sniper?
No, that is a scout that he's purchased, you know. Looks like an AWP shot from King there on Elusive. Quite effective, getting that pick. This is a save round from the T, so the CTs can draw this up. But as you know, Team EN play very well with their pistols. TC obviously trying to get the pick there. Sting managing to get ripped. But Ruler with that scout of his, quite dangerous. Light is assisting him quite nicely. So a bit of support going back and forth here. We got a 2-on-4. One with the M4A1 and one with the AWP on the T side now.
Yep,
3-on-4, 3-on-2.
By Zero Chance, or well, basically Zero Chance taking out King there. So.
Oh, shot there from Zero Chance on Ruler. Now it's a 2-on-2 in favor of the T side. Light is obviously just waiting on this top area to try and get a pick. Does he? Yes, he does. Now it's swayed in favor again of, well, again for the CTs. They really need to take this round just to keep. It looks like it's going to go towards the CTs. Waz knows he's there. He's going to try and go for the pick. But Lighters was supposed to assist. Ooh, he's put Sting on very low health. So we got someone on 21 HP versus 79 HP. Lighters obviously trying to get a nade there. I don't know what he's doing. Now Sting obviously just fake planting. Now he goes for the real plant. He needs to get this pick to win it for EN. And Lighters needs this pick to get it for Exabyte. 1-on-1. Gotta love these 1-on-1s here.
Yeah. Sting actually still thinking that Lighters is on top A, but I think he might actually start him out there.
Oh, and he gets the ping on Lighters. He had less health there. It should have gone in favor for the CT side, but yeah, I mean, good play.
I don't know why Lighters backed out there to actually try and run from the bottom end up. It's an interesting call. With my limited knowledge, I don't think that was the right way to do it.
Yeah, well, it looks like the Exabyte team have defended quite well as CTs in this map, and obviously giving him that 6-point Well, the 2-point deficit is not too bad playing it as T's. Looks like there's a full B breach here from Ian. Looks like they're jumping up all over the place. Ruler needing to support into the side, but the T's are already there. He manages to pick up one. Does he get a double? Light is coming in from behind. He's opening himself up. Does he get that spray kill? Yes, he does. One left to beat. Elusive versus Waz. Waz knows where he is now. One-on-one here. This is very much something Exabyte needs. They need this pick. Bit of a jump here from Elusive. He's obviously trying to bait him out here. He's going to go for the smoke shot. Going to go for the window nade. He gets a little bit of HP damage. Ooh, Waz almost peeking Elusive. Yeah, this is quite close. Elusive now going for the plant. Graz coming in for the kill. He gets the pick on Elusive. Good play there from Waz. And now the score will be 7-8. Still in favor of Ian. But Exabyte coming very strongly back in this this half. Eh?
Yeah. Waz playing very patient there, playing very cautious, waiting for the for the right time to actually go through and get that kill. And very well played to actually win the round.
Yeah, no, definitely. As the first half finishes off, Ian go into the lead as CTs with that extra one, but that might not work in their favor as T's are the more stronger side on this map. Looking at it now, yeah, this could go any direction, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely. If you will quickly excuse me for 1 second, just quickly going to open the door for someone.
That's fine. Looking at the breach stretch here from the from the Exabyte guys, they looks like they're going to be going the long side of things. Trying to flash their way in. Here they go for the breach. They get the pick on Elusive and zero chance in long. TC, the only one left at the A side. Is there a bit of a rotate taking place? Yes, there are. Sting and Sauna are rotating, but the T's are pushing very quickly into the side. Light is getting the pick on TC. 2 to beat now. Waz struggling to get a pick there on Sauna, but manages to finish him off. The bomb has been planted. This looks like it is something that the T side is going to win. We've got a 3-on-1 here. Can Sting do something to actually take it back? He's under quite a lot of fire here, so it's very difficult for him to do so. He's been reduced to the red figure health now and gets picked off by Ripped. Score now 8-0. Exabyte coming quite strong into this game.
Yeah, no, basically drawing it up now, 8-8.
Yeah, no, now it's pretty much, it can go either way. Maps are 1-all, score is 8-all. Last map remaining here, we don't know who's going to take it, but it's worth a shot to predict, I guess. I think Exabyte's going to take it, eh?
I actually hope Exabyte does take it. I mean, I've been rooting for them. They are a little bit more of the underdog team. Unfortunately, Sauna with his lag, you know, it has caused, well, in my opinion, it has caused them quite a bit of, how can I say, I think that might be why they've lost some of their rounds, but go Exabyte, actually showing that, you know what, sure, we might be an open div at the start of the next DGL, but we are a team to look out for.
Yeah, no, Team Exabyte definitely a team that will be making the Premier League by the winter leg, I rates, or sorry, by the, in this case, yeah, they'll make Premier League, you know, by summer league, end of the winter league, they'll qualify for it if everything goes in their way. Looking at it now, I mean, this team is really playing some fantastic CS. You know, Lighters there playing very well. Waz getting the pick now on Elusive. Now they've got a 4v5, and the T's are going to be marching into that top area. King getting a snipe shot on Sauna, but TC, you know, obviously picking him off there. 4-on-3 here. Good playing here from Ripped. He almost being picked off by TC there. TC playing with that scout, but doesn't manage to get a single pick with it. Ripped then finishing him off. Good shot there from Sting on Ripped. And yeah, Ruler finishing him off there now. Score 9-8. Now Exabyte are starting to roll ahead. That was the second round. Now they obviously, if they win the next 4 rounds, they get an extra bonus round to win. You know?
Yeah.
Because Ian will be forced to save. They obviously, it's crucial they win the next 2 rounds. They've got the guns to do it. Oh, Sona almost being picked off there. A lot of spamming through that mid door.
Sona is going ahead. I think he's just going to hide around the corner there. At this point, both of the teams being very, very, very cautious. You know, not want to, basically don't want to play their hand loose of covering up the A side.
Sting also getting affected quite a lot there. There's a little bit of a flat stretch here from the Exabyte team. It looks like it's a default hold of some sort.
I think Lighters and Waz might actually loop around to go through to A.
Oh, Zero Chance managing to get the pick there. So the first one going down. King didn't expect someone coming from the lower area. Lights is now smoking up that long area. The bomb is going to be going A as everyone is rotating towards the A sides. Can the CTs rotate quick enough to try and defend it? But it's going to be difficult against these weapons. Although Zero Chance having the ability to shoot them down with his AK. Ripped now playing the back entrance defender. He gets 2. Does he get a third? He knows there's a third there. So we have a 3-on-3 at the moment. TC getting the pick there, but Ruler playing very well getting the double. So now it's a 2-on-1. Ooh, TC getting the pick on Ruler. Only Waz to beat now. Waz kind of going into the top area, waiting for them to peek. Does he play it patient? Oh, he gets the pick on TC, and that's the third round that Exabyte required.
Ooh.
Yeah, so now score 10-8 now in favor of Exabyte here. Interesting to see how this is going to pan out, eh?
And I'd say Exabyte playing very well on the T side, playing very cautiously when they have to, and aggressively as well at the same time. So let's see what they decide to do during this time.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be going for that default hold again. 2 in mid, 1 lowers, and 1A, 1B. Kind of just chilling out. Maybe it's going to be a mid push here from Team Exabyte. Although, if you look at it now, there's 2 AWPs and a couple of M4s purchased from the EN side, so it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to actually breach through.
Interesting to see Sona on the AWP, especially with his lag spikes that do come through.
TC there managing to take the pick on Lighters. However, the Exabyte side are looking on going for a mid push. TC then pushing in. Yeah, he gets the double on Ruler. He's going to be coming up behind. Or Rip getting. Oh, King already going to go through. He gets the trip now. He's got 1 to beat. And Waz picks him off. So now we got a 1-on-3 here. Waz obviously still on full HP with a lot of nades. But he gets quite comfortably picked off there from Elusive. Score now 10-9. First round there that didn't go in favor for the for the T side. I mean, now they forced to go for the save by the looks of it, eh?
Yeah.
So those 2 AWPs still in play there. Sona and Zero Chance both with AWPs. Now we've got an AK and 2 M4s, whilst the T side obviously going for a full push B. They're going to have to make those picks and make them count. Sting getting the first pick, but then Lysis exchanges it luckily. Ripped obviously waiting for someone to come through. Yes, he gets that pick on Elusive. He needed that gun very much so. A little bit of a risky move there from Ruler that has cost his team a little bit there. So only one left here is Ripped now, but he has an AK and he can cause quite a bit of damage with it. But Zero Chance picks him off there, equaling the score now. 10-all, 1 map apiece.
Yeah, very, very, very tight, matchup at this point. Basically, they keep on drawing out the maps, drawing out the rounds as well. Like Burning said, it's 10 apiece here, and they both have 1 map each. So very close game here.
Yeah, well now we're going into the 21st round here. Score obviously 10 apiece. Both teams being able to buy out. This can go anyway, any direction really.
this point, oh, Rip getting a fantastic pick off there with his AK.
Good pressure applied here from the Exabyte team. They need to get maybe 1 or 2 more picks. Sauna is playing that mid side and he gets the pick on King. So now it's a 4-on-4 again. 1 AWP apiece. Ooh, Light is getting picked by Sauna there, but manages to survive. Ruler needs to come up here, step up to the plate and actually take out Sauna. Otherwise he's going to get picked off. They've decided to do a full A push here. Looks like it's a bit of a... oh, there we go. Ruler gets that pick on Sauna. Now changing the... how do I say? The advantage wave in favor now of the Exabyte side. Light is taking down TC. Now Sting, the only one left of the AWP, but Rip comes around the corner, picks him off. 11-10.
Yeah, and that's giving much needed gold back through to Exabyte's side. So we will probably see a full bout. As you can see, King and Rulers both will have AWPs. I think Ruler had the AWP from the previous round. So CT is going for a save round. They don't have the money.
Yeah, they're kind of just under that par they need to actually buy. Not a lot of money available in the CT side, so this is definitely going to work in favor if the T's can capitalize on it, which they do. They take down 2 quick picks there. Elusive, Zero Chance gone. Looking at it now...
Zero Chance actually bought up armor there as well and just got picked off straight away, so a lot of cash wasted with that.
Yeah, Sauna obviously now waiting for Lighters to come through, but Lighters kind of walking away here. As we look at the current setup, this is only 1 and A. The Exabyte team is capitalizing on it with a 2-3 push on A site here. Should be quite simple for them to get it. They get the pick on TC now. Sauna coming quickly from top, getting picked off by Ruler there. Only Sting to beat now. The bomb should go down to give them that extra bit of finances. This should be a 12-10 lead now for Exabyte. Ruler then picking off Sting quite comfortably there. Not
actually doing a lot with that AWP this round.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but look at it now, right? The T side have capitalized fully on that. They didn't lose a single gun. They took out that entire CT side and they got the bomb planted. This is going to be a little bit difficult for the EN team because if they lose this round, you know, it's hard for them to come back. However, as I can see, Zero Chance purchasing that auto sniper. Now that auto sniper can come well in effect here. Was getting the pick on Elusive, but Proline then, I mean TC coming back. Does he get the double here? He's put 2 of them on really low health, and he's on low health himself. Zero Chance with a good auto sniper defense there. It looks like the entire CT side have moved to the A side. TC getting a pick there, but now King, King getting the double kill. Oh, but he gets picked off now from Sting. And then Sauna picks off Lighters. Good play there from Ian. It was crucial for them to actually do that. However, if you're looking at when you're looking at the budgets from the T side, they still all got enough money to purchase. So they need to kind of change that now and win this round convincingly. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for them. Ian can still win this round and go forward to actually win this map or this match 2-1.
Yeah.
Good playing here from Lighters, but then TC coming with a return on getting 3. So now we got a 3-on-2 here. Ruler and King both still on full HP. TC slightly affected by that. Yeah, that changed very quickly. Good playing by Ruler there, equaling out the score. 1 AK, 1 AWP apiece. Well, sorry, 1 M4, 1 AK, 1 AWP apiece. Very equal out game here. TC waiting in the mid side. We got Sting waiting in that side with that AWP. Ruler obviously not. He's not sure if anyone's there. Sting just waiting for someone to pick. He gets the pick on Ruler. That's the AWP down. No, sorry. That's the AWP down. Good playing from Sting there. Score now 12-all.
Evening up the score. But that pickup of the auto sniper on Zero Chance put him on a very big deficit when it comes to, you know, the finances. And he actually did get picked off on that previous round, and they couldn't grab that auto sniper back, and that cost him quite a bit because he had to play with pistols that round.
Yeah, that's quite true. I mean, 5,000 rand for that scar. Now scores 12 all in favor of Ian in this round because they've got the rifles. Looking at it now, Exabyte is ready to go for a slight sneak in because, but Sning has obviously picked one off. Now he gets picked off. They need that off and they need a smoke up. I think they got that AWP. TC obviously sitting right here on the entrance. No, they didn't get the AWP. They're going to have to play with their pistols and defend well. They managed to get the bomb plant, which gives them that bit of finances. Score now 12 apiece here as Ian comes and clamps in on the Exabyte team, taking the picks down. Looking at it now, it's a very messy situation, but TC managing to pick off the last two and taking the round now to 13-12.
Yeah.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists
Yeah, then
It was a nice sneaky strat that, Exabyte did try. It nearly panned out for them. Unfortunately, they couldn't pick up a couple of the weapons of the guys that they did kill, and of course the Ian side with the weapons did come through, and at least they do have the gold now. So it is all King getting a pick off there straight away off Sting.
yeah, definitely. I mean, they needed that bomb plant at least to get the finances rolling, which they've got now. They managed to have a full set of AKs and an AWP to actually go into this round. They've got the pick now on Sting, so it's a 5-on-4 here. The T's just need to kind of just chill it out and, maybe wait till it's right. There, Ruler getting the pick there on Elusive. Now we've got a 3-on-5 here. Does Ruler get a double? He's under a bit of pressure. He manages to get two. He obviously picked up another guy in the corner. He throws the nade in. That's going right up James's alley, and he gets picked off. Ruler now coming in, but he gets picked off now from Sona. But the damage has been already done. Well, 4-on-1. Good play from Exabyte.
Yeah, I sort of misheard what you just said there, with the grenade. I know you said alley, but I heard right up James's ass, so that was, I was like busy chuckling on my side.
Alright, it's probably what I said. I couldn't really remember what I said a couple of seconds ago. I'm like a goldfish, right? It doesn't stick long. Anyway, now looking at it now, score now 13 all apiece. All of a sudden, the roles have kind of swapped now, where the CTs have gone into a save round.
Yeah. Zero chance once again also be picking up a bit of armor.
Yeah, this is quite difficult now for the CTs to actually come back here and maybe take a round. This is Ian we are talking about, and they have proven a good couple of times in this match that they can, they can come back from a pistol round quite comfortably.
Waz getting a brilliant kill there on Elusive through the doors.
Yeah, no, it was some good picking there from Waz. Ooh, ripped, trying to jump it, but gets picked out. That bomb is down now. The CTs are making a little bit of a mess of it here for the Exabyte team. Lighters, though, coming back quite strong here. He gets picked off, and then Zero Chance eventually being picked off by Waz there. Sure, Exabyte might take this. I don't know. This is quite close.
I'm just throwing it out there that they have been playing exceptionally well, especially in the last 2 hours. The first round, though, Ian taking it convincingly, but I'm basically putting my money on Exabyte.
Yeah, this is the round. If Ian wants to try and win it, this is the round they're going to have to play their hearts out. I mean, it really all comes up to, how well this team plays together. It looks like Sona hasn't purchased anything as of yet. He might go for that AWP save for the draw. Ooh, Rip getting the pick there on Sting. A little bit of a problem here for the team. Sona has gone AFK, so we got a 4-on-5 here. A little bit of a problem.
3-on-5, 2-on-5.
Waz getting that pick there on TC, making it somewhat difficult. Only Zero Chance and Elusive left. What can they do to actually make a difference here? This is going to be... Zero Chance getting picked up there by Ripped. It looks like this is going to walk in favour now for the Exabyte side. Elusive coming in, but then eventually being picked off there by Ripped. Unfortunately, Sauna dropped there. That was, how I would say, quite a crucial point to drop.
Yeah. Especially with Zero Chance, once again, picking up the auto sniper and it not paying off because, you know, there are 4v5. So he couldn't position himself very nicely with that auto sniper and eventually dropping quite quickly.
Yeah, that's quite true, but it looks like now they are pushing through the A door side. They're going to try and get picked off and finish this game up quickly. Light is getting the double there, only with 2 to beat, TC and Sting. I don't think there's much fight left of the CT side after this grueling match between these two teams. It's been quite interesting to watch. Only 1 to beat here, and looks like Exabyte is going to walk away victors, you know, out of this clan match.
Yeah, unfortunately Sauna dropping there, but that does happen, and very well played, I have to say, to Exabyte. I mean, they've actually shown PC actually getting 2 pickups there, but Raz coming to and finishing him off. So GG's being called. Exabyte, well played, taking this win versus Ian. Of course, Ian, they were playing with Elusive and Zero Chance in as subs, but doing very well. Ooh, Aztec, I know they're going to play it, but I miss this map so much.
Yeah, no, it's been fantastic. It's been a fantastic game to cast, of course. Obviously, you guys that are viewing the cast, please don't forget to follow this channel because we will be casting a lot of friendlies and so forth during the week and the weekend. Obviously, comp games as well and all of that. You guys can go to YouTube under Nav Gaming. You'll see that all these videos are released there if you guys want to go back to review exactly how these games are played. Yeah, I mean, thanks again for joining, RidditZ. It's been always a pleasure having you, man.
Yeah, me and my Dota stats.
Yeah, your gold and so forth, and you know, I think
it's been a real pleasure, BurningRed. I do appreciate you, pulling me in. It's a lot different than, Dota casting, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot, so I do appreciate it, and really thank you for allowing me here, and thank you to everyone that watched. It was a real pleasure casting for you guys, well, co-casting for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we'll get to see